is like a major side quest, and the other is not so major.
I still got that wyvern egg. Dude, I'll get the wyvern to eat the stone.
I mean, wyverns' ACs are pretty low. But they can fly. I don't know how that would work.
No, that's what I was saving up 4
Full
story points for that, and I think I'm at like 5 or 6 on Ophelia again.
Yeah.
We talked about like doing that with the wyvern, God, forever ago, and I was at 3. I think since like the beginning of this year, pretty much. I've only accumulated a few more.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It definitely slowed down a lot.
Been
Yeah.
handing them out when I do
You
people's
have.
journals.
I appreciate it, bud. No, just I don't normally mind writing the journals for stuff, right? It's just yeah, like even because like Lou was saying, we used to get them for MVP, right?
Yeah.
So Ophelia was able to get like a bunch of them like the first like 6 months year we were playing.
Yeah, because you're a peace player.
Don't be jealous of that fucking party support.
Boost. No, I am really enjoying Clank. Artificers are amazing characters.
I do like you with an artificer.
Yeah, I need to try Artillerist and Alchemist. Alchemist, I think, will be my next. Because everybody talks about how terrible they are. I bet I can make them not terrible.
No, fair.
You know,
Dude, I thought about
every
picking up.
class is balanced. Well, not
Say
every
what?
class is balanced. Not every class is balanced, but you know, every
Oh,
class has its strengths.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new D&D rules coming out soon.
Yeah. John from the Saturday Nights group said he's interested in joining games, but I don't know if he has Sunday nights available.
John from what?
I forgot the character he played. From the Splitlanders.
John
Hey, what's up?
Splitlanders. What's up, Nate?
How was your trip?
what's up, Nate? What's up, Brady?
Oh, hello, Toadleaf.
Did you have a Did you have a good trip? Lou?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good to see Mikey's back.
Right?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I know, right?
Was it sick and then yeah,
Is he
life
even
stuff.
still on the server?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let me see if I can message him. It's funny, I was
Who?
just looking at some of the old streaming chat logs, and his name was one that is in there.
Who are we talking about still on the server?
Your best friend John from
Oh, John.
Splitlanders.
What about John? Is he trying to join this one?
He's trying to join a game. Or he's thinking about it. He's in the process of figuring out if he wants to or not.
His name
Well-
seems really familiar.
John? The name?
I've grown as a person. I can handle him now.
John's kind of a familiar name.
Who did he play in the Splitlanders?
He played the Blade Singer, Shatter Kai, who ended up teaming up with Blackwater, and then I forgot his Genie Warlock's name.
Oh,
That was in
yeah,
our
that
Saturday
guy.
game.
That was
Oh, not
that wasn't
Splitlanders.
Splitlanders.
Siege
Yeah, that was...
Breakers. Both start with S and about the same length. My bad.
Yeah. So after reading through everything, I agree
You
with
can.
Oswin saying that the mayor is probably the only honest one out of all three groups.
Right? Almost
So
four.
if we're gonna work with anybody, I'd like to work with like the mayor, and then maybe if we can get any of the other groups to also join.
What about we like save ourselves a lot of headaches and just kill everybody?
That's an option.
Yeah,
That is a pretty solid option.
just
It
That's
doesn't
a
sound
real
much like
outwork
justified.
move.
The thing I was thinking about is actually getting the three main factions, the Tide, the Bloodhand, and Blackwater, to show up to our neutral facility, which is that crypt we took over,
Yeah.
and get them to actually fucking work with each other so we can have a united front in this area and things are more
Right.
fixed than less.
Solve the problem.
Do we include the mayor in that conversation?
If we can get them there, sure.
She
I mean,
should,
if we can get
yeah.
the other three there.
Yeah.
But what could be potentially, our characters don't know what could be potentially worse than having a mercenary unit like the Tide here. I mean, what's going to stay besides the loose thing of stabilizing the community somewhat? Why would they unify? That's the thought why I hadn't really brought it up much.
Because they will have to bend the knee if they don't.
To who? Us?
Yes.
You know, the big reason for unifying is getting everybody to the Isik, the vault in Isik quicker.
True.
But do we have to be a part of that Isik or not?
I think that's our decision.
Because I'd like to get these guys working as a team together and get their own shit.
Yeah.
Because working together, I mean, new community of the Tides, working with all the others and all of them using their specialties to work with each other to get the vault open and hallelujah, have fun.
Yeah.
Now, no one tell the DM, but the reason why I was bringing up the capital is because I know he's played here in this area a lot. I wanted to see a game in not this area.
Yeah.
We just say fuck it and dip out and go to the capital.
No.
That was kind of what Beans has been pushing for. This is over our pay grade.
Yeah.
As a
go to the capital and not get let into the city.
For my character, he's just getting this. We've got 3 different groups, all capable, all being little shits. Let's get them solved out, get them to the table, and get this solved, so we don't have to deal with this crap anymore. This secret crap. So that's
Juan could
that's
totally
his
get
mentality.
let in.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, you can get to the city.
Actually, I think the number one person that could probably get in would be Beans, and that's through his Phoenix Guild. But that's a huge if
I
still.
have all my paperwork.
That's true.
Just
so
not
two
sure
two
what
out of
you
4.
do at the capital.
Juggle.
Yeah, I guess.
Overthrow the council.
Open a cheese market.
Mm.
Yeah.
Head cheese.
Alright, well, in any case,
They call me the head nacho.
we should probably get going.
Let me know when you're ready for me to do the journal.
Wonder if Jimmy's ever going to rejoin.
If somebody's going to spring him.
Exactly. Alright, so we are on session 27 of the Magical Miscreants. As the trouble at Chaur continues to unfold, it is, let's see, I believe it's am I doing this now? I believe it's Juan's turn to do scribe. Are you okay
On
with
it,
that,
boss.
Juan?
Yeah, I'll be the one.
Alright, you will be the one to do scribe. Quartermaster, looks like it's also Juan's turn. Probably because you've been at the top of the list for a while since you've been out. So can you do those two things?
Yeah, I should be able to do both. If I need some help, I'm sure somebody else could jump in real quick, but I should have no problem doing it.
Yeah, I mean, most people do their own stuff on the sheet anyway. The biggest thing you have to do is if they put something in one of the bags of holding. Also paying your camp if a day ends. So that's the other thing.
Yep.
Either from the party treasury. I guess it would have to be from the party treasury. So yeah, you just subtract whatever the amount is. And yeah, that should be it. Alright, so we got Juan as scribe and Juan as quartermaster. Why don't you go ahead and walk us through the events of last week, Oswald?
So no Sahagans, there we were. Since we made it back to Chaur, we decided to head back to the inn, where we shortly decided what we'd do. As I did upkeep my gear, Toadleaf drank to everyone's health, and Beans wrote a note to the Bloodhound about making a secret meeting. Toadleaf was able to get his malicious assistant, Acrid, to go invisible and deliberate. Notice how I said secret. Shortly after, Beans trooped off to get our gold coins turned into bars. Toadleaf decided to magically armor up and fly around the city to see if there's obvious signs of bad things happening, and I stayed in the inn, available for the Bloodhound to show up, incognito. And then Neil showed up, bare-chested, muscle-bound, obvious worker of Bloodhound, showing up, bitching about our creepy little delivery boy. He asked what we had done, if we got the dagger and all that stuff. He was okay with most things, but seems to be really fixated on the dagger and being secretive. I had to use very small words to get through to Neil that him showing up makes our job more difficult and keeping our working with the Bloodhound secret, so we can keep an ear on what's going on with Blackwater's camp. I also had to get it through his skull that if he wanted to be secretive, that creepy little monster, Acrid, was the best contact because his ability to be invisible. I don't think he left the inn happy with himself. Oh well. Shortly after Beans got back, so I filled him on the visit. Then we decided to go to Doru for potential spells and recipes. Toadleaf joined us a little bit later, told us the gold bars were ready to be picked up, and then he and Beans could go talk to a jeweler about some loose jewels. I went and picked up the bars, and they came back with a glass eye from the jeweler. As soon as we all gathered, we decided to go ogres and giants and walk to the mayor of Chaur about doing that. During discussion with her, we laid out what's been going on within limits. She gave us 2 extra days to handle the giant kin, and a total of 7 days to resolve the siege and all that stuff. She paid us 200 gold, which is nice. Later that night, we found the giant and friends in a ruined village, and Toadleaf made the excellent suggestion we attack during the dark. Now, as you know, I'm pretty good at sneaking, but until I wasn't. I saw the giant and didn't pay attention to the rubble. Oops. Since I did that, I decided that the giant was already staring at me. I might as well distract him from the rest. I got lucky. Throughout the whole thing, the giant only hit me once, which was really painful. Throughout the battle, I danced with the hill giant. Toadleaf kept the giant and the 2 ogres. Yes, a second joined the fight. And with his amazing magic, blah, blah, blah. And I followed out later that Beans kept messing with their minds in a very painful manner. It's liver. After rolling the bodies, we were able to find a nice morning star and my nice new full plate armor. A Coltwell dog hand makes some of the very best stuff. In the morning, we headed back to Chaur. MVP Beans, inspiration went to Oswin for being brave and stupid.
All right.
There, found it. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Thank you.
Sorry, 1 moment. Uno
Um,
momento, por favor.
Yeah, Matt, I have Wand of the War Mage already.
Oh, true. Yeah, so you like that.
Alright.
I have
Oh.
my
I believe we were about to camp, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and pull your tokens onto the area here.
I've got a black map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
me
should,
too.
You should still be able to pull them on. I think.
I was just making sure that I was looking at what I needed to be looking at.
Yeah. You should be fine. It's just a random terrain.
Gotcha.
Like set up your camp stuff. I'll be right back. Give me 1 moment.
Cool.
Just gonna-
So did we have anything to identify from last session?
I felt like
No.
we did it all.
Unless
Wait.
there were some potions, but I can't remember. But
I think the potion broke, but we had
No,
have a morning.
no, I
sorry,
thought there was the Morning Star was just a Masterwork
one.
Morning Star, and the well, no, it gave a kind of a +1, but it's just Masterwork.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then the armor was similar, but it's meaning it was Masterwork, so it was a lot lighter than normal plate.
Do we have that anywhere?
The Morning Stars with one of you, and and Oswin kept the plate. Or are you talking about the information?
No, that's exactly. I don't think. For some reason, I don't see the Morning Star anywhere.
I just put the information in the Roll20 chat for both.
Thank you.
And the damage to no magic resistance, meaning it wouldn't actually hit those that require to be hit by magical.
Yeah, unless, and it also means that you can infuse it.
Yes, we can.
Those are my my current items I'm using. I mean, Toad Leaf is stacked up. I swear.
Yeah,
Cool.
no. Totally, it's a badass motherfucker.
His magical items really help.
And did we officially get the stuff to Juan about the wand of webbing and the potential javelin? No.
I think we just
Talked?
to him about that, and you're taking both of them, right?
I'm for sure gonna take the javelin. Can I use a wand?
I believe you can use a wand of web slinging. We can double check with Lou when he gets back.
Normally-
I believe you have to.
Attune?
Yeah, I think it does require attunement. I think. Let me check.
Yeah. By a spellcaster, so you can.
I am a spellcaster.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
I don't know if you want to use the javelin or keep with the crossbow, because the javelin is a thrown weapon, therefore, how's your strength?
Oh, shoddy.
Mm.
You might want to stick with the
Can you
crossbow.
use Dex on javelins though? Because it's light.
Be a DM question.
Well, if it is actually technically light,
Yeah.
like the dagger and whatnot, then it can go either way. So I'm pulling up my book.
What
I
was
do
the
use
question?
dex.
Javelin can be used for dex or just strength for using it.
What's the keywords on it? I think those will tell you.
It just says thrown in range, so
Yeah, and it's a simple weapon. I always thought it was
I
also
think
light.
Throne uses strength.
yeah, that's why I
double
was
check.
bringing that up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, use your strength.
Yeah, so the wand just requires attunement by a spellcaster.
Wait. If you throw a hand axe, use your strength, but if you throw a dagger, you can use strength or dex. Oh, finesse.
So
Finesse,
I
yeah.
do use
javelin
my.
is not a finesse weapon. You have
Okay, makes sense because I was like, I use my dex to throw the dagger of returning I have. So I'll just keep with
Well-
that then.
I
So
mean, it is a free cast. Like, it's a free cast of lightning, bolt. So even if you only
Osman,
use it
sounds
for
like you're good with that javelin.
My strength sucks too, so
Okay,
we can
then
hold
maybe
on to
we just
that.
leave it. Yeah, leave it until we find a new player.
I mean, if you guys are okay in the meantime, no, I don't. I have the dagger. The missile snaring might be good for me. The gloves that Toadleaf had might be better.
Cool. So you're taking the wand of web and the gloves of missile snaring.
Yeah, I think that'll work better.
Okay. Here, I'll post it. You can copy and paste if you want.
And then we also have chainmail of psychic resistance. I don't know if you can wear that.
No, I can't wear that.
Excuse me. All right, so yeah, just set up your camp stuff for the evening.
There you go.
Or change shirt.
Let me know when you have it copied so I can delete it from my sheet.
Camp stuff. Oh, where did all the camp reach?
Getting a lot
Yeah.
of background noise, Matt.
From me?
Yeah, sounds like maybe a loud fan or something.
Oh, cool.
All right, got it saved.
All right.
You sure it's from him and not from me?
No, it's not from you.
All right.
I got pushed to talk, so I definitely know it's finally ain't me.
All right. So you are set up with your camp and attempting a long rest. I will pass time. Just let me know if anything is happening during that time.
Before the long rest, I'm going to cast a level 2 guiding bolt into my ring spell storing.
Okay.
Anybody else able to use heavy armor, or is it just me?
I think it's just
I can-
you.
Yeah,
So
I can
far,
only
okay.
use light, so
Okay. So Lou, I'm working on getting the heavy armor made for me, or excuse me, the plate mail made for me, and I'm going to be modifying it so it can't be easily recognized unless somebody just basic stuff, not exquisite or major changes, just hiding the fact that it's was going to somebody, but it's now mine.
Are you talking about the masterwork armor?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
I'm not doing major stuff, just enough to make it so people can't obviously see it. That it's I don't. We already talked about that. That's what he's working on.
Got it.
And also, he's bringing Guido back.
All right. What time is it? Do we have time to do all this? I think we do.
It's pretty dark. I mean, we fought them about 7 p.m.
Yeah. So you set camp at 7:13. All right. So that'll take you an hour to bring Guido back, and what was the other thing?
Just working on the armor.
All right. So you can't put a day in for that tonight, but
Nope.
Now, did I say that was a downtime project for you?
No, I said I was a downtime project for me.
Okay. And you have armor stuff, right?
Yes. And if I don't, I think about a level where I can get those. Or is that next level? Anyways.
Smith's tools.
Yeah, I'm looking for my...
Yeah, I know that the
You have
artificer...
Smith's tool.
Yeah, I know there's some level where the artificer can just use tools, but I don't...
Right tool for the job. You can learn how to produce exactly the tool you need. You just need blah, 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 and you can make them in 5 feet of you. Takes 1 hour. So even if I don't have the tools, I have the tools. It just takes an hour.
All right.
It's a level 3 ability. Oh, hey, that's what I could do.
We're still
Now-
level 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, was Juan's secret revealed at some point?
If we're talking race, yes. If we're talking other things, I don't remember.
Yeah, I was talking about race. Because I seem to
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that happening. I just didn't want to assume.
The party is aware. Only the party is
Yes.
aware.
And one other person could identify him, NPC, but that was it.
I mean,
Oh, the
it's
angel.
still freaks out Toadleaf, but yeah.
All right. So, during the camp, Juan, you would be approached by Aleka. She would say, you have traveled many of the major cities in this land. Is that correct?
I have traveled quite far for some missions, correct. I am more familiar with the Teruvian Empire and the cities here.
Well, I was curious because I never journeyed outside of my out of my ancestral home where I was born. I just don't know much about how any of the cities or any of the empire groups function. We were always taught to fear and hide from them and even defend ourselves if they found us. But I don't know much about what this society is actually like.
Juan is then going to regale her with stories of like really good common-hearted people that he's got to see on his journeys. And while saying that, like, yeah, there are, sometimes bad powers at work, so that's a general safe thing to do. To protect yourself, that there are like actually really good people out there that I've met on my journeys. Start talking about, like just playing music for people at bars and having good times with people, especially like the lower middle class. Everybody seems to be good, and I would explain that things are probably, correct me if I'm wrong, things are very similar here, where most people just kind of are wishing for a peaceful life, and sometimes unfortunately get dragged into other people's power plays.
Give me an insight check. As you speak with her. 14. Alright, so you uncover another one of her traits as you speak to her, which I'll add to her notes here. She's definitely a bit reserved and seems like she's a little cautious whenever she's asking questions and answering, but she does seem very interested to know more about the world. Give me a persuasion check as well. Or performance, I'll say. If you're
Yeah,
trying
definitely
to
got to go
impress her.
persuasion there. If I'm trying to impress her, it'd be performance.
I guess you could use either.
Okay. Yeah.
18. So she just sort of nods, listening to your stories. She says, I wasn't sure, actually, how this was going to work. I know that your people like to trade. And in our grove, we just share resources. And as a druid, I'm very skilled at growing and producing more resources. So when I left, I kind of stole some of the seeds from my glade. She would like show you a little pouch with a bunch of seeds in them. She says they can be used to grow very rare herbs. I thought maybe I'd need them to get supplies or to enter a town. She says, but
I
if I'm going to be traveling with you, I thought maybe these could help the group.
look at her excitedly, and I'm like, oh yeah, that is such an amazing thing. And I'm like, if it's a matter of currency for the overworld, right? Like, you're with us now. We'll make sure you're always taken care of. You'll always have food and a place to sleep. But as for these, they may be better used with someone of your capability. I don't know if anybody could possibly grow and take care of and take these as well as you can. So I think that should be something that is probably left for you. And if you wish to share them with the group, we of course would be more than happy to help.
She says, that's what I was thinking, since you all are paying me now. Maybe we could increase my my payment a little, and in return, I can grow some rare herbs for your group, which could be useful for potion craft.
I kind of chuckle a little bit, and I was like, for one not familiar with the ways of up top, that's a pretty fair assessment. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine, kid. And I say kid, like, like thinking that like I'm older than her.
Yeah. So she nods. I saw you changed her to 2 gold pieces a day. She's fine with that. She says, if I have a place where we'll be staying for a while, I can plant these, but I need at least 5 days to grow them. My magics can make them grow faster, but not instantly. So if we're going to settle down for a bit, just let me know and I can start growing these. Just anywhere where there's dirt.
I was going to say, perhaps the our new stronghold may be the best place to do so.
She says, well, like I said, just let me know. You seem to be kind of making the calls in the group, so basically you can start 5-day projects for her to produce rare herbs, which can be used for potion crafting.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want her to do that, just start the project. It doesn't cost anything. She just needs to stay in one place for 5 days to complete it.
Okay. And it's like every 5 days, like it'd just be like a batch of herbs.
Every 5 days, let's see, she can produce, what was it? 1d100 maho of rare herbs. So between 1 and 100 maho. Which is 1 to 2 potions. Or sorry, 1 to 4 potions worth of healing. Because it's 25 maho per potion.
I say, what is it, Aleka, right? I'm like, Aleka, I am curious. I do know of another scholar who finds great fascination with things and arranging things in a proper way, especially for studies of a somewhat magical nature, whether it be flora or not. And then I call her. It's early enough where everybody's awake, right?
Yeah, this is before bedtime.
So I call over Beans and kind of fill him in and see if it might be feasible for us to set something up like that safely at our stronghold.
Oh, which stronghold? So
Were we using the crypt as like
Cool.
our new stronghold, right?
we should check that out and make sure it's safe before we go. I like that idea though. That seems very wise, and we will definitely be in charge for at least 5 days.
It does require dirt, Beans. I'm wondering if there's a way that, I don't know if we want to have them growing outside or if there's a way that there is dirt inside the crypt. I do not recall.
I think that we would have to grow it outside. But I'm sure we can find a place.
Or, maybe think about this. What if we get some of the workers to carry a bunch of dirt down in one of the rooms, turn the one room into a greenhouse? I can let Aleka use the drift globe, and we can use the daylight spell inside.
Sounds good.
My magic would actually let me grow plants without sunlight. I just need dirt.
Cool. Then I bet we could move dirt into there and build a greenhouse, a grow house per se.
Says I actually have no issues growing things below ground. I'm quite used to it.
I imagine so.
All right, so
I do want to follow up and start being like, hey, Lekka, I also, since you were interested more about learning about what it's like up here, I do have a repertoire of songs as well that talk about the heroics or great deeds that people have done. If you're ever interested in hearing some of them.
that could be nice. I didn't experience much music underground, though some of us did play drums. Are they good drum songs?
Drums is what you're looking for, and I pull out my little drum set and start playing a song about it's I don't know, we'll make up like some small group of heroes that protected their village from like a attack.
All right, record the song name and the type of music it is. What's it called?
It's gonna be like Tenacious D. Well, the dragon's balls were blazing. Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna be.
Weary versus the Intruders. And what sort of song is it? Like action, like exciting, relaxing? What sort of
Sub-Saharan
emotions?
drumming.
What sort of emotions would it produce? Hopeful, okay. Go ahead and give me a performance check. And I'll give you advantage because she likes the drums. 19. Alright, so you go into your song playing a very impressive little grouping of notes and keeping the rhythm. She is very entertained. She says, "Oh, that's a good one. Thank you."
Say, just wait until we get to the finish. That's only the first volume.
As well, I'd be excited to learn more. Alright, so that pretty much concludes that scene. Does anyone else do anything? You have till I complete this rolling and checking on notes to let you know. Okay. So it is now nightfall. Let's see. 6, 10, 11, and 2. Okay, your upkeep is 11 and 2. So go ahead and pay the upkeep for your camp. 11 gold, 2 silver. I forget, does this group have someone who can feed the group?
No.
Okay, so then go ahead and spend your rations, 1 each.
Sorry, I said I had survival with my mic muted.
Oh,
You do have survival? Alright, so I believe survival lets you feed up to 6 people, so the group is fine. You don't have to worry about food, at least in this location.
I was wondering why nobody responded.
Alright. So it is evening time. You've gone into watch rotations. Let's see. Beans.
Uh-oh.
You have a very low perception.
I do.
That's interesting. Alright.
I thought you meant that was entertaining.
So
Might be.
you are,
Oh, we put him on the night watch. Oh no.
yeah,
all by
you're,
myself.
You're sitting there kind of near the fire when you suddenly hear a rumbling, turning around to see several ogres rushing into camp. I need initiative rolls, and you are surprised.
Yay!
Oh wait, actually, you know what? You may have heard them anyway. Let me double check that because I don't think they're very stealthy.
Gurglow, go.
Yeah, okay. They are not very stealthy, nor are they trying to be. So I'll say you did hear them. Unfortunately, they are very close. So I need
Cool.
initiative rolls. Everyone else is still asleep.
What time is this? Just trying to figure out if I have mage armor up
It
right now.
is about 2 a.m.
So I definitely do not have mage armor out.
I do because I did an extended cast. But I'm sorry, Beans.
Let's go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I'm Beans.
Even those who are asleep, give me
Oh, I'm
initiatives,
Beans.
but you are technically unconscious right now. Alright, so as these ogres come charging up, let's see. The first act is going to be one of the ogres. So he comes rushing in, roaring, just like destroying your tent here. And he is going to swing at this with a great club.
Great.
Alright,
Club.
so luckily, he trips over your tent, rolling a natural
What?
1, and comes smashing down face first, falling prone. As your tent is just completely destroyed.
Alright.
1, I'll give you a perception check at disadvantage to wake up from this. DC is 10.
Disadvantage? Oh, dude, I'm just
You're
going
sleeping.
for it. Let's go.
Oh, alright. So you just kind of roll over like, I'm gonna stick you as unconscious right now. That's it for Juan's turn. Dewdrop, you are also unconscious. Go ahead and give me a check to awaken.
Oh, wait, what kind of check do you need?
Perception at disadvantage, DC 10.
Perception. Okay.
It'd be a hearing-based perception. So you would make it just barely. Stirring, you see these huge ogres coming rushing into camp, though that would be the end of your turn.
Okay.
But you are awake, prone, but yeah, awake. Beans.
Ooh. Well.
So you were awake. You just dodged out of the way of this ogre rushing up.
Yeah. I think I am going to upcast Tasha's Hideous Laughter for the second level.
Oh, and I'm going to give you the color red. For some reason, it's not saved on your tokens. Let me do that.
I guess I thought upcasting Hideous Laughter you could target 2 people, but I don't see that. If that's the case,
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about upcast.
yeah,
At all.
I don't think it lets you do that.
cool. Then I am going to upcast Command on these 2 down here.
Okay. And what do you command them to do?
Flee.
Alright. So you chant targeting them with magic.
Yeah.
Let's see. One will try to resist with wisdom. 16, I believe, makes it.
Yes.
So the first one resisted. Let's see the second one. 10. Okay, so the second one fails. And he looks like he is very scared and ready to flee. I'm not actually frightened, I'm just marking him so I remember. First one is continue to charging, and now that you cast at him, he is freaked out and changes from an unconscious Oswin to you being the target. Anything else?
I am going to scoot over here. And that'll be my turn. Or, well, yeah, I guess I can't yell to wake What's his name up?
Do you want to yell
Juan.
to try to wake people up?
Yes, I do.
All right, so you yell. What are you yelling?
Juan, Oswin, we're under attack.
You two can go ahead and give me perception at disadvantage.
Does my observant feat come in at all on this, or no?
What does observant do?
That's a +5 to your passive.
I guess you'd be sleeping, so you wouldn't see it, right?
No, but the bottom part.
Yeah, you have +5 to passive perception.
I'm not reading their lips.
I think this would.
If it's a no, it's a no. I just wanted to ask.
Go ahead and give me the check.
Oh,
All right. Well, yeah, you definitely woke up from that. You are still prone, but you're awake.
Very observant, Oswin.
And I'll say you as well, Juan, now that he just yelled. Give me a perception.
Oh, I already rolled it. Sorry, I rolled a
did
16.
All right,
16.
so you are both awake and prone. Oswin, your turn.
I'm gonna get up and take my action to don my armor, and then
your
my bonus.
armor should still be on, unless you took it off.
I can don and doff with an action, so yeah, I took it off.
All right.
It's a little bit more comfortable.
And then my
to
bonus action. Oh yeah, my bonus action is to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do my defensive field.
All right, so you raise a defensive field, readying for
Giving
the
it-
attacks.
Yep.
All right, so
And then to finish my movement of stepping out of my tent, so my tent doesn't get destroyed. Done.
all right, you need to mark yourself as being conscious. The ogre goes. So he is going to flee
I'm moving just
South.
because that.
and 35 feet off the map. And then your command would go away. He looks confused and ends his turn. The other ogre goes. Also angered as you are using magic. He's going to run up this way. Can't quite get to you yet. So he pulls out a javelin and hurls it at you. 17 will strike you. Right?
Who, Beans?
Matt?
Yes,
Beans?
yes, absolutely. I was muted. My
Alright.
bad. I'm sorry.
No worries. So you are struck for 9 piercing damage as the javelin grazes you. You kind of jump back and expend a bunch of stamina, keeping it from becoming a direct wounding hit. The ogre roars as he begins to draw another one. Well, actually, he's just grabbing his club because he's charging, so that's it for him. This ogre, also angered that you cast it at him, is going to run this way, provoking an Oppie as he does, if you want to take it.
Yeah.
Looks like he's running towards Beans. Alright, so spend your reaction and swing.
Yes, thank you.
There it is.
Yeah, 23 will hit, doing 8 points of thunder as there's a loud bang. He stumbles back, first surprised, then infuriated at you, as he raises his club to smash it down upon you.
Yay, taunted.
12 will miss as you sidestep, and his club just sends dirt flying everywhere, and that will be it for his turn. Into the new round, this ogre is going to get up. He will once again try to swing at Beans. Seeing that you are casting magic, he's even more interested in getting you. Great club swing, 22 will connect.
But he misses. The last paragraph.
Okay, so you teleport 10 feet away just as he is about to hit, and he just smashes into the ground looking surprised as you spend your reaction, and the book loses some energy. I will end his turn. Juan.
Okay. I pull out my drift globe, and I'm going to use it to cast daylight. I think the drift globe here too. And in doing that, I yell out to everybody that is attacking us. Where is it? Do I have it here? I guess I thought I had my drift globe thing saved. I guess I don't. But yeah, cast daylight. And then I don't know why all my vision suddenly went away.
Oh, because I set it to darkness, because I just realized I had the daylight on. So what are you casting daylight on?
The drift globe.
Alright, could you bring out something to represent it? Because, yeah, the fire... I guess it would be burning, so hang on, there'd be some light coming off that.
And upon seeing all of these guys, I yell out, trying to persuade them and say, "Oh, yes, you are very strong warriors. Fight strong. Grum Grum would be proud. We friends with Grum Grum. Stop attack. We work together."
What did you say that in common?
Yeah, because what, orcs or ogres don't speak giant, do they?
You
Or
probably
dwarven.
don't
Yeah, they
know
do.
what they speak, unless you have nature.
We've talked
Would
with
he-
Gurglo before.
And don't you have nature because you're a jack of all trades?
I do. Do you want me to give you a nature roll, Lou?
Sure. I also need a deception roll. Okay, yeah, you're not sure what giants speak. Sorry, what ogres speak. But they seem to understand you. So give me a deception.
Right. Yeah, I'm like... Sorry, I'm like 99% sure they speak giant. So I would have yelled it out in giant.
Okay.
So I yelled that out, and then you said deception.
Yeah. So this one will respond. We see what you do to our camp. You kill our master. We smash.
I say, "Oh, not us that kill master. We help
You
master."
can't reply just yet because you only get 6 seconds. So that was speech. You still
Fair
have your
enough.
action and
Okay.
your.
Action was using the drift globe to cast daylight.
Yeah.
And then my movement, I am going to just move a little bit back away. And just be like, yeah, I'm going to stand right next to these guys. So I'll kind of like move like a little bit back there.
Alright, so your turn is ending. drop.
Yeah, so I pictured it like I'm like 10 foot on like a big branch, kind of sleeping. Is that cool with you?
Generally, you could not sleep up in the tree just because, like, I mean, it's questionable because you're not an actual fairy. You're like a halfling that flies. The way they kind of treat fairies as a playable race, it would be kind of hard for you to sleep on a branch.
Because he was saying that when we first started to camping. I remember him saying that he's up in the tree.
I mean, he's been doing it the entire time. But
do you have
whatever you want.
anything in your background that would allow you to sleep in trees like that?
Nah, I flavored it. I didn't think it would.
I mean, usually I wouldn't care, but it is a tactical advantage if you can just sleep up in trees. It's a mechanical thing. It's not just a flavor
I guess it is. I could.
You might need some kind of hammock or something to do that, but it's doable.
All right.
It's just not something just not something you can do normally.
We'll just say instead I was like at the base of the tree right here. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna stand up, which is half my movement, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fly up 15 foot.
Alright, so you ascend up a bit as you see these ogres coming and want to be no place near them.
Yeah, exactly. Then I'm gonna use my action to cast Fairy Fire. I get a free cast of that a day. I'm gonna cast it on both of them. Let me link it. Oh wait, there.
Fairy Fire the tent.
Right.
Well, Fairy both of them.
Now, you
large
didn't use this in the last battle? I thought you did a Fairy Fire. Or am I going crazy?
No, I didn't use. I did all my.
He was doing what you call it, guiding bolt.
Mainly guiding bolt. I did a lightning bolt. That was the where all my attacks went to. Really.
Fair enough. All right, so they have to try to dodge with Dex.
A DC 17.
As soon as your sheet loads up, which is taking forever for some reason. Okay. I'll give that a moment. Apparently, all the sheets are taking a while to load. Let's just refresh.
Yeah, I'm rereading it, and it looks like Toad Leaf had a one-hit pony of guiding bolt. One trick pony of twinning guiding bolt.
Yeah, he was guiding a bolting a bunch.
I wanted to Fairy Fire, but I never got a good opportunity.
Alright, did that fix it? Yes, it did. Let me just check something. Alright, so I'm gonna just add a resource for you. Free Fairy Fire. You said you get one a day, right?
Yeah, I could just put one a day on the description for Fairy Fire if you want.
Well, no, because like now in your thing, there's one of one, and that'll just recharge on a long rest. So that's just a really easy way to do it.
Well, should I do that? I mean, I have other things I can do. Should I also do that for the other things?
Yeah, if you have spells or stuff that are like once a day, you can just add resources there and then set them to recharge on whatever's appropriate. It just makes it easier to record that.
I'll do that.
All right, so you're hitting these two with Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
So let me
make it 17 or higher.
Do a Dex save. Alright, so the first one sees the explosion of color, but just completely like almost trips over his own feet trying to dodge it and just is struck right in the face and is now glowing. The second will also try to jump out of the way, but he will also fail and is also now glowing. And both of them look kind of pissed off about that. Anything else?
That's my turn. That's my action. All that.
So this one is moving towards you now. Beans.
So I have a question about the web spell. I have to anchor it between a couple of things, or it falls to the ground at the start of my next turn.
Yeah, so it basically, if you don't attach it to something like 2 trees or like an area where it can attach to a couple of things, it only lasts a round, I think. Like it just
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it just sort of like gets tangled on them for a moment, and they would like rip it off, basically.
Cool. Well, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself, so I can put the wrong one.
Alright, so several beans are now running about in the 5-foot area. Go ahead and put a 3 on your color.
Time for me to tank. Alright. So that was action. I don't. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my 1 free Misty Step a day
Alright.
to poof over here.
Alright, so poof back over there.
And then I'll use my movement to for Osmo.
Alright, you back up even further.
And I think I'll actually scoop over here. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Oswin.
I'm going to move here. Yeah, my mic's off. And then I'm going to attack the big boy I already attacked once. I'm going to double tap him.
Alright, so you swing, connecting with a thunderous punch. Another 10. He seems very unhappy from that. He's now taunted onto you. But 9 will actually miss, as it just kind of bounces off his blubbery stomach.
Okay. And I'm making sure that I'm in the way of the next guy, the lower guy, since he's hunting for beans.
Alright.
That's it.
So this guy is going to run back onto the map, spending 40 feet of movement to get here. Unable to get to anyone at that point, he pulls a javelin off his back. He's going to hurl it at you.
Which you?
At the only one in range,
Oh, okay.
which would be Osmond. But 15 is not enough, and it just sort of bounces off of your heavy armor, ending his turn. The fairy fired one sees Bean suddenly poof all the way over there. He is instead going to come over to here, changing targets. Is going to swing at you. Toad Leaf. So, kind of does an overhead great club swing as you're flying upward. No, 22, I believe, will connect.
Yeah.
So he strikes you for 9 bludgeoning. I believe that is a concentration check. I'll mark you as concentrating.
Yeah, one sec. -9. Concentration. One sec. Is it... Wait. Is it Constitution? I forget.
Yeah, it's a con save. Oh no! Oh, you got something?
Well, hold on now. Maybe.
What do
I
you
think
got?
this is for saves. Is this for saves? Let's see. Attack. Saving throws. Yeah.
So you can use it for saves.
Okay.
Come on, 8.
2d4.
15.
So
So that would make it. So you managed to hold the spell, luckily. Spending that
Yep.
resource. And that will end his turn. Let's see. So the next ogre down here is taunted. So he's going to move around this way, trying to cut off your escape as he sees his buddy coming in. And he's going to swing at you. Oh, 25. I believe that will connect. That's against Oswin.
Nope, it would connect. Sorry.
All right. So you brace for the hit for 10 bludgeoning, which luckily your temp absorbs some, and your shield arm, or your gauntlet armored arm absorbs the rest, doing 5 points of damage. That will end
Oswin, make sure you're updated with your health modifier, because I see you're like winded. Let me know. Make sure you keep it updated.
Yeah, no, I had 1 hit point missing, so that technically, and then now we've done this. So, yeah.
Alright, so that is going to be it for the ogre. Into round 2, this fairy fire guy is also going to run over towards you and take an overhead swing. Ooh, 19, I believe, will hit you.
yeah.
Another smack, this time for 9 bludgeoning. And another concentration check. Luckily, they were not direct hits, but you're getting... Well, now you're wounded, because that one actually grazed you. And you are definitely not liking the amount of force behind those swings as you become wounded. That's it for the ogre. Juan.
Okay, Lou, can you give me access to a 30-foot cube, please? Just to see what I can do with this?
I don't know if I have a 30-foot cube. Also, you're marked as prone. I thought you got out.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
Remember, you can click on the trash can in chat to get rid of a status.
Yay, trashy.
Just a quick way. What are you trying to do? Because I don't think I have 30-foot cubes, unfortunately.
I have a 30-foot cube, and I want to see how many people I could potentially get in it. And I'm assuming that would also mean allies, potentially?
Yeah, unfortunately, I only have up to a 20-foot cube. You can use the ruler to make a 30-foot cube and just set it to linger. Set the shape to square. Set it to snap to corner, and then set it to linger. And then it'll draw a cube that will stay there. You see the ruler, you can set it to different things.
Corner, grid snapping, snap to center, snap to corner.
Snap to corner, yeah. And then linger.
Dude, so it's like just out of range to get an upgrade.
That looks weird.
So definitely can't get off. Oh, because I dragged it from like corner to corner to see if I could get all 3 of them and potentially keep Toad Leaf out of it. But oh yeah, why is mine so tiny? That's a 30-foot cube.
Yeah, that would be a 30-foot. I don't know what yours was doing.
He was going by these are 5-foot squares.
Okay, so I could hit. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I was doing whatever you're doing here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird now. It doesn't look bad. I would just measure origin of center instead of whatever you do. Because 30-foot cube is pretty big. It's like that big. Wait. Maybe? No, actually that's too big. Is that because it's radiusing? Maybe.
I think.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's like because that's 60 feet total then, right? Yeah.
And this is
So
too
that
small.
looks.
This is only
That's
a
5,
20 foot.
10, 15, 20.
This is a
yeah.
30 foot, even though it says 45. What are you
Well,
trying to
that's-
do?
I'm trying to hit all three of these guys. The ogres, the two next to Toadleaf, and the one right north of Oswin. Even if I have to include Toadleaf in the aura of it.
Yeah, I mean, you could just measure that with a line. So, yeah, you just hit Toadleaf, but you could do it.
The fuck is he doing?
I don't know. What are you doing? But yes, you
All
can
right,
hit the three ogres and Toadleaf.
Okay. I am
Depending on what you do,
going
because
to.
it's 15 feet up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration, throw that on Toadleaf, so hopefully he can fucking pass this. And then throw a Hypnotic Pattern down on all three of those guys then.
Alright, so that would be a Wisdom save. I'll start with the northmost ogre. He rolls a 0, becoming charmed. The second one rolls a 5, also becoming charmed. The third one rolls a 5, and all three are affected by your hypnotic pattern.
Toadleaf.
Okay. I'm gonna do an inspired wisdom.
You also
save.
get a D6 on this as well because I threw a
Okay.
Bardic on you.
So I'm gonna use my inspiration. All right, and going to do an inspired wisdom save with a D6.
Yep.
Okay.
You need a 3. Sorry, buddy.
14, unfortunately, is not enough, so you as well would become charmed.
Can I is it an action to break him out of the charm?
Yes.
You'd have to go over and shake him or
And
something.
I used my action already
Yeah.
to do that, so I don't have action to get to it. Okay. And then I'll just say focus on the big ugly one down there as I point to the last dude in the lower right southeast corner.
Alright, so I believe when you're charmed by hypnotic pattern, you basically become incapacitated.
So I lose my con. Okay.
Speed of 0, and yeah, that would cost you your spell.
I'm so sorry, bud. I tried doing what I could to help you out, but I figured you guys were getting.
No, I don't
Everybody's
think
getting
you
fucked.
fall, luckily. So you're just kind of like floating up there now, like very almost entranced
I
by
forgot he was flying
the
too.
color of the patterns that you're seeing.
So
as,
relaxing.
It's like almost like a some kind of rave. Pew,
That's great.
Pew, pew, as you concentrate, because you are concentrating on hypnotic pattern. You have to mark yourself.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and
Exactly. You're just like floating up there dancing.
badger mushroom.
Yeah. All right. So Dewdrop's turn will end. Beans. So 3 of these guys are now just like looking at the lights, going, "Ooh."
And I don't really have much of a way to wake Toadleaf up.
No, because he's kind of floating up there. He does get another save. Oh, at the end of your turn, Toadleaf, you get another save. Wisdom save. Oh, wait, no, you don't, because it's hypnotic pattern. You're just stuck until someone wakes you up.
It's rough.
Well, I think I will do here, and launch a chill touch at this guy.
Alright. So you fire some magic down at that guy. Yeah, 16 will strike him. For 4
Big
necrotic.
damage. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Oswin. So the guy next to you is suddenly just very entranced by the colors.
And listening to Juan, I make my way over to this guy and I entertain him.
Alright, so you engage. 21 will strike him. Doing 11. And crit with the second punch
Nice.
for another 13.
And then I'm going to move over here so I'm not blocking anybody's shot at him. And I'm also getting him looking this way instead of freeing his friends. And then I'm done.
Alright. Yeah, he probably doesn't really know much about the spell because he's just swinging at you. Confused by why his friends are watching the light show now.
Oh, wait. And no, that was my last offensive field. Never mind. I won't be doing that as a bonus. Keep going.
Well, a 12 misses as he golf swings and just, again, sends a bunch of dirt flying. Next ogre is charmed. His turn will end. Same with the one after him. And into the new round, that one is as well. One. So unfortunately, you cannot reach Toadleaf. He's at 15 feet up, out of your reach.
Lasso.
Jump.
He's just floating there, kind of jiving with the colors. He's like,
Dagger.
badger.
The
colors, they are so nice. Ooh.
If he takes damage, right?
You can hit him, yes, that will wake him.
Oh, dude.
Throw something at him. Let's hit him in the face with a rock. Ow.
I'm torn between yelling at him, using vicious mockery, or throwing a dagger at him.
Either one you want. You have
Yeah,
my
since I
blessing.
was talking some smack about him, I'll use the one. Oh no, it's 2d4 now. You know
I
what?
mean, you could just throw a rock at him. You don't have to throw a knife at him.
Oh, I'll throw a rock at him. Pick up a rock.
I mean, it's less likely to hit because it's an improvised weapon, but yeah.
It's a strength check.
You have to,
It would be strength, yes. Well, yeah, I think with a thrown weapon, it's strength.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm just gonna use vicious mockery and be like, dude, you're quit looking at the lights, Toadleaf.
All right. So wisdom save, which you can choose to fail.
yeah, I choose to fail it.
All right. So you are suddenly pained for 5. Jeez, you should just throw a rock
Okay.
at him.
I didn't think it was gonna hit, and I think it's important he gets back in the fight.
You are
Minus
badly wounded, I believe.
Yeah.
But you are awake.
Bonus action. I am going to say, "You're being baby, man. You're fine."
All right. You are healed for 6, putting you back to wounded.
Okay.
Juan's turn is ending. So
I didn't need
Daedrop-
to use all that movement speed because I couldn't get him, so I'm going to use that speed instead and kind of move a bit south.
No, you went over there, so can't take it back.
All right, now I'll use that last 5
It's like
movement
chess.
speed
When you
move
take
back.
your hand off the piece, it's done. All right, so you are
No backsies.
concentrating. No backsies. Dewdrop. What are you gonna do? Yeah, no takesies.
Uh,
Backsies.
Toadleaf says, "Ow, that hurt."
Just bleeding out your nose.
And
But it felt kind of good after, didn't it?
he's not answering.
He's pouting.
You walked away with a net
So,
positive, Code Leaf,
I did. I did.
of
Yeah.
1, but you appreciate that 1.
Okay. I'm gonna fly up higher, another 30 foot. So that puts me at 45. Gonna put
Yeah.
a 4 here. And I'm gonna take my clear shot at this guy. Let's
All right.
see.
So you fire down from above.
With where's that?
He
Eldritch
does
Blast.
have a tree in the way, but you have high ground. Let's see. So +1. The 26 definitely hits. The 12 becomes a 13.
Well,
yeah.
Does he have medium or lower cover?
He has light cover.
Oh, so I.
Oh, okay. He has the water mage. Yeah, so that would hit him as well.
Okay.
So he takes 12.
All right, and that's my
Looks
turn.
wounded by that. Oh. Beans.
Yeehaw. I think I will do something. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Chill touch.
All right.
Try to hit him.
Blast him with another chill touch.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot out here to try to get a better shot.
That is a better shot.
Yeah, 23 would strike, doing 11 necrotic. He is further drained. It does not look like he can take much more.
And then I will scoot back here. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Oswin.
I'm going to be punching Judy.
Crackling fists will strike for 6 thunder. 18 strikes again. For another 8, which puts him down. He is dying.
And shouldn't this guy be wounded since I've hit him once before? Or, excuse me, winded.
Yeah, he is wounded.
Okay. I don't know about the others. I just knew. I was like, didn't I hit that guy? And then
yeah.
he's down, but I'm going to hold off and move. Yeah. I'm going to stay here just in case he pops up. And I don't know who else to hit. Done.
All right. So let's see. For his turn, he is dying. He gets worse. Ended his turn. The ogre up here is charmed, as well as this one and this one. Juan, it's your turn.
Ooh, okay. I am going to yell over to Oswin to say that I will back him up as soon as he wakes up the big fat ugly to the west of him, and prepare an attack. Can I prepare a cantrip? Like cast it like as a ready to action?
Oh no,
You
because
can,
you're
but then you will
concentrating.
lose your lights.
Oh,
Your light
right,
show.
right.
You're
Okay.
DJing right now.
Worry about nothing.
Then I just say, you know what, buddy? You've been doing a good job. Here, have an inspiration. As I throw a bardic on Oswin.
Okay, Oswin.
Lou, do you actually have a symbol for inspiration?
So usually people use the music notes. Not the big one, the small one. Like people a lot of times use this, but you don't have to. Like there's no specific
I'm
one.
using the beer.
Sure. So you can go ahead and get rid of the notes then. Basically, just whatever you need to remind you. Or
The
you can
beer's a
just
good one. From
keep
Juan.
it on your
I
sheet.
appreciate it.
I'm just trying to find the music so I can get rid of it. Thank you.
All right. So Juan's
Um,
turn is ending. Right?
I'm going to move a little bit to the south as my main action. I'm just actually going to throw a vicious mockery on that dude that's down on the ground.
Okay. So wisdom
Finish him
save.
off.
DC is 15. Oh, he resists. Surprising. He rolls a 17 minus 2.
As he's
Alright.
dying.
Yeah, his mind resists your vicious mockery.
And
Alright.
that's, that's all.
Dewdrop. Your turn is beginning. Do it.
Gonna move here. And I'm gonna blast this guy with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Alright. Yeah, they would both strike, waking him from his charm. And doing 16 points of force damage, which puts him to wounded. Anything else?
Alright, that's my turn. Oh wait, maybe. Hold on. What's this? What does this do? Where's it at? Is that an action? Yeah,
Sound like
okay.
Dee from Dexter's
That's
Lab.
all.
Ooh, what does this button do?
That's, yeah.
DD.
Alright, so your turn is ending. Beans.
Ooh-wee. I think. Oops, I'm unmuted.
No, we can hear you.
So I think I'm gonna stick to my original plan and scoot 25 feet this way. Since he was woken up, I will target him with a chill touch.
Alright. So you target the awoken one, striking him for 8 necrotic. Oh. Alright,
And that'll be my turn.
pissing him off. Oswin.
I dance over there and say, hi, you remember me? And I'm going to Thunder Gauntlet.
Alright, 20 will strike. Doing 6 thunder. 18 will strike a second time.
I can't remember their AC, but I know the 18s and 20s would hit, so I just rolled the damage.
Yeah, doing another
And-
6. Putting him to badly wounded. Oh.
And remember me?
He turns towards you, getting ready to swing. Alright, so your turn is ending.
Yep.
The dying ogre
Rolls a 20.
make his first save, ending his turn, or his second save. The ogre up here is charmed. Alright, so this one turns towards you, swinging his great club. But 9 will miss as you jump back, avoiding the swipe. New round. This one is charmed. Dewdrop.
The
No,
Juan, you mean?
me.
It's Juan.
Or one, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make fun of that dude that's standing. You didn't listen to Grum Grum. Die now.
Alright, so he will attempt a wisdom save. Oh, natural 20 becomes an 18. He is not affected.
Guys, he's seen through my deception. I just kind of moved back.
He's
I had
still
a little
pissed
bit
at me,
under
though.
time.
Alright, Dewdrop.
Totally flicks his wand again at the very injured ogre and does 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
Alright, both of which strike him in the back. And that will put him down. So he goes down.
And I'm going to fly up another 20 foot, put me at 60.
Yeah.
And I say, we should concentrate on this one now.
Alright, so that will be your turn ending.
Yeah.
Beans.
Beans will climb up on top of this rock. And you see his little quill. I am going to prepare a chill touch for whichever one of these dudes is woken up first.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's actually 3 beans standing on. They don't call it mixed bean soup for nothing.
Alright. So you are shooting at one of them, you said?
I am going to prepare, or whatever, wait until somebody else wakes them up.
Ready in action to fire at the
There
first
you
one woke
Yeah.
up. Alright, Oswald.
Oh, I actually can make it there. Okay, I'm here, and I'm going to be punching this guy.
Alright. Yeah, 14 will connect with the first punch,
Excellent.
doing 9.
Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bacon.
And
And another 8, so 17 total.
and then my thing will go
Taunted.
miss.
And he's
Alright.
taunted.
So it flies past him, not missing. Alright, anything else?
Not for me.
Alright, the ogre is still down. Going okay so far. This other one is charmed. This one is not doing well. His turn. New round. This ogre that you just awoke is going to swing at you angrily. Natural 1, he just completely whiffs, smashing this tent.
You wanna pick your club up? I'll let you.
That is, what did you say to him?
That if you want to pick, I'll let you pick that club back up that you just lost in my tent.
One.
After hearing Osmond say that, I don't know if I want to attack this dude. Like, no, let him have a fair battle. But realizing this isn't, like a game that we're playing.
Oh,
I will instead, use a vicious mockery on that dude, and make fun of him a little bit more, saying that you dropped your club. What warrior are you?
So he will fail the save, taking 6.
Disadvantage on next attack.
Frustrated even more so. Alright, Dewdrop.
Yeah, so we're gonna shift focus and attack this one. 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yep, those would both strike, blasting down from above. For 16.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright, Beans.
I'm changing it up. I'm throwing a mind sliver at him.
Alright. Attacking his intelligence.
intelligence, he might save.
Oh, he rolled a 15. Exactly.
Oh, wow, he did save.
Rolled
You
18
jinxed it.
minus 3. So
Wah-wah.
15. Jinxed it. So you resist. Ah, smart. Anything else?
That's my turn.
That's how wand sounds. Ah!
You sound like an ogre, apparently.
Missed on the first one. The second one hit him.
Alright.
And since he's taunted, I'm backing down here a bit. Over to here. Yes, he can take it. Or actually, one more.
Alright, he is gonna
yes, he can
swing
take.
at you at disadvantage.
Yep.
Ooh, natural 1 will miss.
He's
So
taunted, not
disadvantage
concentrate.
on-
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
Alright, so that is it for you.
Yep.
This one down here is going to stabilize. So he just kind of passes out. No longer dying. Next is going to be this one up here, who is charmed. Then this one, out of frustration, is going to yell, "Wake up!" and slam his great club into his ally. But he
Dude that's
rolls.
dying?
Huh?
Is the dude that's dying to the south?
I thought this
No.
color right here meant that it
Oh.
was his turn.
All right, so this guy will go now and swing at his
Oh.
buddy.
He failed
We'll
before.
just let you play it out, Lou.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
This guy will die.
Should still count.
So yeah, he's gonna swing. No longer has disadvantage. Smacking him for 17, which will definitely wake him. Oh! Delights. Then he is going to rush after you, ending his
Yep.
turn. It's going to go here.
Oh, he's taunted. He's gonna aim for me.
He's engaged.
Oh, unless he's really pissed. Sorry.
Yeah, he's not swinging at you because he already attacked this turn. 1.
Yep.
So your spell
Oh,
ends because all 3 of the, they're all out of it, so you're no longer concentrating. What do you want to do?
okay. What do I want to do? Yeah. I guess we're about to take a long rest, shouldn't we?
Oh, you were in the middle of a long rest.
Yeah, I didn't get to complete it though, so yeah, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'll use Phantasmal Force.
Alright, on which one?
The one that is left behind here that just got socked in the face by his friend. And the image I want to create is his friend just religiously just beating the fuck out of him with a giant club.
I mean, he did create
What
the
did?
image.
I'm wondering why is I want him to just freak out, wonder why the fuck his friend is just beating him the fuck down.
So go ahead and, I guess, place the 10-foot cube.
Let's pretend I don't. Oh, it's under the other side. Now, hold on. Do we have that? I don't know if I have a cube to place.
Back in the resource box.
I have the torchlight, lantern, candle, dropped items in there.
Alright, I'll probably have to make you one then.
But it's just going to be just that one guy. Hey, 10-foot cube. It's going right back to where his friend was, like it never moved.
Alright. Go ahead and re-pull it, because I wasn't done yet. Go ahead, pull it out again. And this one should be only touchable by you.
Oh my.
Okay. So he seems confused as his friend suddenly reappears again and is beating on him. So you're concentrating. Dewdrop.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill this guy real quick. I'm gonna do that that guiding bolt I cast into my ring earlier.
So as
Level 2.
you are about to shoot that guy,
no.
Glow would yell, "No, friend, don't kill him!" As he comes out of the tree line behind you, pointing at this guy.
Okay. Which way is Garglow coming from?
He's basically kind of back here, telling you that
Okay.
he knows this guy. And the other guy looks and says, "Glow." So what do you want to do?
God damn it.
Keep the other one that's unconscious alive, too. Pretty soon, Toby can have an army of ogres following him, learning magic.
I mean, I think I got kind of lucky with that one. Alright, I know what to do. I say to Gurglow, they have come to attack us!
Oh, no, don't attack them. Well, yeah, so you said your piece. What are you going to do?
I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna stop right before I was gonna... Yeah. So, I just, dodge, I guess.
Alright, so flying up above, you take the dodge action.
You know what? Never mind. I have a different one. Okay. I instead cast magic. I use my one free cast of Enlarge Reduce, and I'm gonna reduce the size of this ogre in front of me.
Alright, so I think he gets a save.
It has to beat a 17. Yeah.
Con save? Alright. Let's see how he does. Rolls a 9 with a +3 and fails. Becoming smaller.
So,
Is this free casting that you did?
yeah, that's my free cast.
Okay.
Alright,
Anything
I
else?
Oh, yeah, that's all I can do. I've already spoke and I've already done my stuff.
Alright, Beans.
I will look at Gurglow and say, "Get these guys to stop attacking us." And I will cast a minor illusion of rock on top of myself.
Alright, Oswin.
Oswin's frustrated and he doesn't know what to do. So he's going to just saunter on over to this guy, just ready for being told that he can engage, and is waiting. Next.
Gurglow actually he can't talk again yet. So this guy down here, let's see, he's out of the combat. This guy is going to swing at you. So
At-
prisoners. Over 22. I believe will strike
Yep.
you. So a great club clips you for 13 bludgeoning. And that is going to be it for this one. Alright, so the smaller ogre says, "No attack, Gurglo friend," and he's going to basically like put his club down and say, "No." New round. Yeah, so that's what he does. 1.
This dude that attacked this one that said no prisoners, should he have done something for the phantasmal force at that time?
Oh, what's the save on that?
15.
Wisdom or intelligence?
And
Find out.
Alright, so he rolled a 14, which would fail, so how much does he take?
Whew.
Six
1d6, I think.
Alright.
2d6.
1d6.
So
You
he took
take six.
6 damage. But it's your turn now. What are you doing?
I yell at the big dude there that is still attacking to stop or he will die in giant, threatening him.
You tell who what?
The big dude that's still attacking Oswin to the north that has the phantasm on him that hasn't given up to stop attacking or he will die.
Oh, you
So
die!
join your friend Gurglo.
Says, me no know that guy. Dewdrop.
Well, I still got
Says, he
attacks then.
Garglow, he cool
that-
dude.
He cool.
If that's the case, I just go, fuck you, man,
Okay. So since
and
this
I
guy.
will vicious mockery
Hang on,
that
he's
dude.
doing a vicious mock.
Oh, okay.
So that is a int save, no wisdom save. She will fail, taking 3 psychic. And just remind me as
Disadvantage on next attack.
All
And
right,
then,
go
yep,
ahead.
that's it.
All right, so that's it for you, Dewdrop.
I ask Gurglow, do you know that one over there?
Says, oh no, he not a friend.
Well, then he's not going to be alive anymore.
Says, okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do my guiding bolt from my ring at level 2 at this guy.
All right. Yeah, 17 will strike.
Come on, big numbers. Oh,
Doing
14.
14. And giving advantage on the next attack, as well as wounding him with the searing energy.
Okay, that's all.
All right, Beans.
That dude up at Oswin is going to commit a incident.
Right, attacking him with a mind sliver.
Attempting to.
Alright, he gets a -1 failing. Takes
Cool.
9
He's got a
psychic.
minus d4 on his next save.
Is very wounded. Oswin.
I'm going to be less than happy with him, so I'm going to punch.
Alright, 21 will connect, doing 12. And go ahead and describe your death blow.
Oh, okay.
Knock his
It
block
just-
off.
The thunder makes his whole body rumble, and he shakes and twitches and collapses in a vibrating mass of goo.
Alright, and that will end the combat. Are you going to save the other ogre or put him down?
This one?
The unconscious one.
Gurglo, you know this guy?
Says, oh, I don't know him either.
Okay.
This guy says, unshrink.
I say, wait, Oswin. And I say to our new friend, I go, new friend, should we spare other guy?
No, I don't know. He might eat you. Ogres no like small people.
Or then he will die. Do you think you could convince him to not eat us?
What convince?
You say, we friend, no eat little people.
I don't know. Ogres like eating little people. I try to
But
eat
what
you,
if-
but
Okay.
you know Gurglow.
I say, Oswin, go ahead.
Alright, so Oswin will murder him. He says, Gurglow, why are you with these people? You should be with Giant. He says, oh, they nice to me, spared me. So I join. He says, little fairy is very nice. Teach me how to do magic. Oh, I'm not good at it. He says, "You
I
try
feed
it.
him
You can't do
cows.
magic."
I feed him many cows.
Oh, cows. Cows taste good.
I can buy you cow too next time we go to town.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
I join in and I say, totally very good to ogres. He take care of you very well.
Oh, okay. He says,
Don't
fairies
need to.
seem nice. You feed, me not eat. Good trade. Me not eat you. if you
Well,
feed
and
me
not
other
only
things.
that, I don't like to brag, but I'm more powerful than the Grum Grum.
Says, oh, really?
I
You kind of
happen to
small.
have killed. I happen to have killed Grum Grum. I'm more powerful.
Says, oh, was it fist fight?
Sure.
Oh,
As he looks around.
give me a deception check.
Oh, okay. Deception. Oof.
So, little fairy kill Grum Grum in fist fight. Me wishes me saw this. So, you very small.
Everybody else saw it, right?
Say
I'm looking at
I
everybody.
did. I did see the fairy kill Grum Grum.
Oh. He says, fairy must be strong. Me name Pergo. Me be your friend. Teach me how to punch really hard like you.
I could maybe teach you many things, but that would be a little difficult to teach you without hurting you.
Right.
But I can teach you magic pretty easily.
So you're adding Pergo to your group?
That sounds like it.
Alright. Unfortunately, Pergo also requires a lot of food to keep fed. So it's going to be, again, 5 GP upkeep.
I'm gonna go ahead, and since that's kind of taxing to have two ogres, who's doing party treasury?
He left the chat. I mean, his Discord shut down.
Mikey.
There we go.
Back.
All right. Well, if somebody wants to add 100 GP to the party treasury, that'll be kind of like that's from me, so that'll be going towards feeding the two ogres.
Alright. I guess you could put it in the camp. Yeah, because I think there's a place for money in the camp tab.
Okay. Well,
Then you can use that. It might be easier
Matt
because then you have to
or-
switch back and forth on the pages.
Matt or Mikey, whoever, if you want to put 100 GP in the camp,
Or, just
That's
wherever
fine.
you want to record it, I guess.
wherever, yeah. As long as it's
Cool,
getting
Mikey,
recorded.
you got
'cause I don't
it?
wanna-
You anonymous hyena.
I forgot that you had the ogres. I'll say they can carry 500 pounds each, so your carrying capacity is up to 1,500
Okay.
for your camp. Because, yeah, the ogres can carry way more than the people.
All right. Mikey, you there?
I just updated. We can't hear you, Mikey, if you're talking.
I see him lighting up, but I don't hear anything.
You guys hear me now?
Oh,
That
I
was
heard a
very.
whisper.
Whisper.
It's still a whisper.
And my user volume for Mikey is over at 0.5%, so, or excuse me, at the middle of the bar. So
Yeah, 100%.
His mic's just giving him some issues.
He is recorded.
I can kind of hear him. He's very low.
Yeah.
It's weird. Do you have a different device, like picking up your sound? Oh, we can take a break now anyway.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Yay.
figure that out.
Echo.
Echo.
So what's this one's name, Lou?
Pergolo.
This
Pergolo.
one is Pergo, I think.
Pergo.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention the little structure that's outside the back of a house. Pergolos.
Ah,
Pergo.
I dig it. I love those things.
Pergo. Okay.
Pergo and Gurglo.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Not very welcome in settlements, but they can carry a lot of stuff. And they also give you really good camp defense rating.
Yeah, and expensive, but that's fine.
A little expensive, yes. You just have to figure out what they can do in the background. Extra.
Chop
Yeah.
wood.
Alright, well, 10 minutes and we will resume.
Okay.
Cool.
Matt, can you confirm if that's been recorded or not? The 100 GB.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. I was not expecting us to get a second ogre. That's awesome.
You're just I'm telling you, you're a Pokemaster. Collecting all the Pokemon.
Gotta
I
keep
won't be the berry baby.
more.
Gurglo, I choose you! Gurglo, use club attack. Gurglo. Just smashes the guy.
Turbo Smash. Stink Cloud. It's got a lot of cheese.
Use fart attack, Gurglo. Gurglo.
I wanna capture like an arch. There we go. That's gonna be
Capture
that's
a
gonna be
what?
my main goal, is to capture an arch lich. Befriend a lich.
Hello, Lich. How are you?
I thought they were pronounced licks.
Lich, please.
Exactly.
This
You.
is strange.
Can you guys still not hear me?
Barely.
Ooh, that was a
Trying
whisper.
to hear you. Not very well. Okay, what the fudge is going on?
Oh, man. Fight.
I just what?
I said fight.
Yeah, we did good. I was prepared to get clobbered, but yeah, I got saved.
That's what I was preparing for. But then I just poofed away.
Well, I got my shocking grasp, but that would have only saved from one of their hits.
And Shocking Grasp is just as good, or essentially just as good as a disengage action,
Yeah, I mean, literally.
plus a little bit of damage. But yeah.
I could engage, but I don't know. It's like when I can do damage, I'd prefer to take the risk. You know,
Yeah. Hey,
Juan's asking
we all walked away.
if you can hear us.
No.
I still don't hear you, Mikey. I'm not sure what happened.
Matt's peeing, Mike.
Or I'm pouring some soda into a cup.
One or the
Look,
other.
We'll mute so we
It's
can try to get Juan fixed.
Fine. I see how it is.
Jeez.
do. Oh, guys, so I have Sundays off. Obviously, I figured y'all noticed that I didn't have to leave.
Yay!
Yeah.
How long do you get to have Sundays off?
Until forever. I don't know. I guess until I move and try to have to find a new job. But yeah, for the next like month or two, I should be fine.
Move where? Out of state?
No, I'm moving in state.
Or okay.
Yeah, I'm moving far enough. Well, I'll have to transfer
Yeah.
jobs. So
Oh man, I thought you were moving to California by me.
I would rather die than move to California.
Wow, it's nice in California.
Yeah.
Well, it's very
Yeah.
hot in California. I will say that.
Yeah, this past week was hot. Yeah, you got a few rough days.
And it's
You
expensive. That's the other thing.
There's
But
so
the
much.
pay matches.
Besides the beauty of the land, there is like so many negatives.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you forget the biggest positive. You get to live
The
by me.
redwoods.
Yeah,
Oh,
I get
yeah.
to bother you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Come-
live there
come-
just because it's too hot and expensive, but it's
Well,
a nice,
I mean,
nice area.
I live in Florida where it's too hot, and
I definitely wouldn't live in Florida.
So it hit
What-
115 3 times this past week.
where the humidity is 90 or higher.
Yeah. See, Cali at least has like a dry desert.
I
which is
know,
warm.
yeah.
It doesn't make it better. I promise you.
It does to me, because I don't like feeling like a swamp when I'm hot. I'd much rather be dry.
I hear it does.
Like
Hey,
having...
Mike, you talk. I bumped up my volume up to 200%. I want to see how it goes with yours.
When he fixes his, he is going to blow your eardrums out, Oswin.
Like I said, I
When he
almost wonder if he's like connected to
Got
a different
neat.
device or something. It's weird.
Needs a new headset.
Or maybe it's his headset. Yeah, who knows?
I've been using my phone like the entire time that I play.
That's worked out better for me. I connect the headset to my phone.
No, I just use my
Oh,
phone.
you just
Yeah.
are holding your phone on your ear.
I just hold it generally.
Yeah. Universal Studios is too expensive, though. Probably wouldn't
Uh,
go there again.
I mean, all of LA. LA is. Yeah.
Theme parks in general are not, like, great.
Yeah.
You spent like $400 or more, I bet.
Guys,
Ooh.
Okay, I heard guys hear me.
Kinda
But barely.
heard that. What did you do to your poor mic?
Mikey,
Dunked it in water.
you guys still can't hear me, huh?
I can
So-
hear you
Oh,
because I.
there we go.
Here,
That was like
yeah, I already
the
have you
best.
turned up to 100.
I just turned you up to 200%, and I'm barely hearing you come through, and you just said yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Still very low. Can you turn
Yes.
up your mic's output? Like the volume on your mic output?
in settings.
Can't hear anything from you guys.
I'm not sure why it suddenly became so quiet.
I blame Discord.
Could be.
I mean,
Is there an option for mic volume in Discord?
there is, yeah.
Could try that.
Actually, if you take him into the second voice channel, see if there's a difference there too.
Well, if it's going to be one, it's going to be all. But
If that would matter.
if you can hear us, Mikey, check your Discord mic settings. It could have flopped over. Just have to change the output, I think.
Yeah, see if you could turn it up.
That as well.
He can't hear us and now he's posting it in Roll20.
Badger, 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 badger. Yeah, if you go, I think it's like settings. Where is it? Devices? No, settings, voice and video. And just make sure your microphone is set to the correct device and the volume is all the way up on it. And your input device.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Again, barely.
Wow.
Barely.
Did you hear what I just said?
Something about input device.
Yeah, so if you go to options like voice and video in app settings, just make sure your input device is the correct mic and that it's turned all the way up. See
That's
if that
what I-
helps.
In Discord.
In Discord,
Video,
yeah.
voice and video, input device is default. I can set it to microphone.
Yeah, set it to your mic and just put the volume all the way
Okay.
up. And destroy my
Volume
eardrums.
should-
Yep.
Volume's all the way up.
Okay. But you changed it to the correct device?
I did change input from default to microphone.
Yes.
Okay.
It's always been on default, so hopefully that.
Yeah, now see, you do sound a little bit louder now.
What about now? I maxed out
Yes.
input
Oh,
device.
yeah.
You sound normal again.
Yes.
Mikey, I
Okay,
know.
I'll move it. How's 70%?
You're fine right now.
Okay.
Whatever you're on, keep it at this or higher.
Jesus. Okay.
In
I
fact,
had
I'd
to
put it a
reset.
little
Like my
higher.
computer reset. Put it a little higher.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're still a little low, but definitely like way better than it was.
Like before we started
You're better now.
Yeah, you're
For the day?
understandable now.
Okay, here's 83%.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
leave it
fine.
there. Jesus Christ. Okay. What a pain in the ass, dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure
The way you
why
like
it
it.
happened.
Computer like spazzed out and like everything was coming through robotic and the screen like went black. I could still hear you guys sounding robotic. So I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck happened. Let me just reset. When I reset everything, nothing worked. And then I just did it again.
Fine.
And
I
it
just
seems
turned you
like
down.
now
Maybe you got
we're on
hacked.
page.
Hacksaws.
You know, I hear enough about that at work all day, every day. About somebody got their fucking phone hacked, so it was like their PayPal, all their online banking and everything, and the person, like their hackers, like charged a bunch of shit to their credit cards, deposited it into their, or like their credit card was linked to their PayPal, so when they transferred like $6,000 over, charging it as a cash advance on their credit card to themselves from the hack. I was like, oh.
Whoever hacked you is way more petty. They just messed with your sound volume.
That sounds about right. Little did we know it was Nate and Lou all along.
It was me.
I was here complaining about Florida.
You know,
It was-
I mean, that's
California.
where all the hackers come from, dude. I heard a little bit about the California moving out there, and Nate being like, "Yeah, fuck that. You guys were like, never. You couldn't pay me enough."
Yeah.
He's not a fan of California.
No.
I'm not really a fan, but it's mostly just because of how much it would cost to live there and because of the high amounts of heat. I much prefer Washington.
Dude, Washington State is really nice.
It is. I really like the trees.
Is that where you live?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it is really fucking nice.
Eat awesome. Somebody quick.
Mhm.
I'm just south of you.
Oh, yeah. I think you're in what, Oregon? You said.
Yeah, Portland area.
Yeah. This is also a nice area.
Oh,
Well, I left California, so I could afford a house.
Sounds weird, but like, still a huge fan of like the Midwest for the seasons and everything. Traveled all over, and I ended up moving back here regardless.
I was originally from New York. I definitely prefer Washington to New York.
New
interesting.
York's a little rougher.
Well, it is
Just too
New
many
York
people.
proper or New York State?
No, New York, like Queens City.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I used to walk my dog in the park. That's kind of Boston, though.
Ah,
Dog in
yeah,
the
no, I
park.
got stationed in Boston.
Yeah, I took my bitch for a walk the other day. People were giving us looks because it's not often you see a girl with a collar on.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, all right. All right.
It's 2024, man. Like that's a thing. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I vote to steal a story point from Mikey.
I'll just give him a. What's the warning command? I could just give him another
Yeah.
one.
Carlbot.
Wow.
I'm not telling you. I know what it is. I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, I can just look in my
So,
channel.
Don't look at it. It's definitely not question mark warned.
Where is
Ooh.
that channel? I have a channel for entering commands so no one can see them. I moved all my stuff around. I don't remember where it was.
Idiot! You fell for it.
yes, I did. No, you
think
said it's
Lou-
not, so I did it.
I think Lou. I think that's actually what it is. Honestly.
Is it bot info? Kind of.
Anyways,
Guess I could use this one. Ah,
Tell Carbot just to mind his own business.
let's see. All right. So
You're gonna send it. This is your 18th warning.
oh, excuse me.
I don't know if I quite have that many, but I do have that one. There was like that span of like a month where you're like, all right, another one, another one. It became a meme.
Yeah.
darn, couldn't get Carl to do it.
Are we ready?
Get out of
I'm
here.
screwing around.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, why isn't that working? Hang on.
All right,
I
what is
must
this?
have-
What is our new friend's name? Herglo?
Pergo.
Hergo?
Pergo. Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
All right.
okay. I was like, am I next on the one having issues?
Oh, different kind of issues, but yes.
Yeah. Those are permanent.
So, should we go try to get these guys to go meet up with us at Hydroxy's crypt?
Yeah.
Look at the
I'm in-
map.
What?
I'm down.
All right. So yeah, we.
Rest the night.
Yeah, I guess we'll continue the rest or attempt to. Let's see.
And Lou gives us a level up.
Well, we'd have to actually finish the rest first.
Every time we get a new ogre into our camp, we level up.
The
I
rules.
think
I don't make them. I just follow them.
His
Sometimes.
name's Pergo. Pergo?
Yeah.
Pergo, yeah. So you would finish the
Pergo.
rest. Go ahead and do a long rest. Oh, Mikey, you're echoing me again.
Oh, I did take off push to talk, so that makes sense. Go put that shit
Go
back
ahead and
on.
long rest. So it is a new day. The let's see, the 16th of fall. What do you want to do?
Um,
8 a.m.
so what are we doing today?
I assume you're heading back to town?
Sure, that sounds like a great idea.
Alright, so you finish traveling. A couple of hours. I won't make you roll anything because it's basically right there, but I'll just say you got back to town around 10.
Before we go in, do we want to try to keep a lower demeanor than usual? I don't know how we go about that.
No.
Cool.
You
I'd
guys
like to,
can.
but
A lower demeanor?
I don't-
Like a lower profile?
Lower profile, there you
Oh.
go. But I
I'm
guess
already
we're walking in. Let's
already
go.
pretty. I cannot get any smaller beans.
I bet you
You can't.
can.
Alright, so
I
you
can a little bit.
enter town from the east. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
We should probably tell the mayor that we took care of the ogres.
sounds good to me.
Yep.
Alright, she already paid you for it.
Yeah.
But let me just okay.
So when we say we tell the mayor we took care of the ogres, like, are we talking about like the ogres we just killed, or like the Iron Tide ogres?
The ogres
I
you just
don't-
killed.
Yeah.
I do not think there is any ogres in the Iron Tide. Not that I saw.
So to fill you in, Juan, because I know it seemed like you were pretty wasted the other day when we talked with the mayor. I don't know if you remember or not, but
It's a pretty wicked hangover.
we have
Wicked piss.
6 days at this point to. We told the mayor that Blackwater brought the Iron Tide and Blood Hand to town. We don't have concrete evidence of this, but we're trying to find it over the next week. And we'll meet with her again. But at this point, we've been mostly honest with her that the Iron Tide raids are on a temporary pause because Blackwater owes them money, and we're just trying to confirm that or figure out, what's actually going on here.
Yeah.
And talking with Osman and Toadleaf, I'm not sure if you have any input into this. It seems like it would be beneficial to the situation to get all three sitting down at a table together with us and the mayor kind of as mediators.
I will say, Beans, that the truth is often much easier to use to your advantage than lies. It seems that
Yes.
if we tell the truth, we can benefit much more, and if we did need to spin in some lies, it should be inlaid with the truths that are already established to
I
further strengthen what we say.
We could have used you with the mayor, but pretty much what we did was not tell the whole truth, but we did keep to the truth because we didn't know what complications would be added with additional information.
yeah.
So now, I guess, is this the time that we, bequeath the mayor with the request of allying with everyone, or do we keep those cards to our chest for the time being?
We have a few days to work with, but I don't know how we go about finding more information on Blackwater and this entire situation.
Lou, how
Well-
far is it to the Tide camp?
It's 3
Days
days
wise.
travel to where
Okay.
the Iron Tide are stationed right now.
I have a little bit of an idea.
Ooh, let's hear it.
What if, I'm very small and, I have accurate that could help. What if I
Yeah.
sneak into Blackwater's house and take his item, and then we go meet back with the Blood Hand
Ooh.
and have them meet with the Iron Tide.
I don't not love that idea.
The
And if you're confident in
downside to
your
that is,
ability,
well, I trust
the
his
only
ability. I don't trust.
So, where are you talking right now? Just out of
Go ahead.
curiosity.
It's a good question.
Because right now I have you like at the gate where you entered town.
Let's
Oh,
talk
shit.
in Blackwater's mansion.
Yeah. In
We can
front
hang
of-
out.
Right next
There's-
to him.
why
Yeah.
don't we head to the Maplewood and be talking in the our little broom closet in
Okay.
Bernie's place?
So you head to your camp.
Yeah.
So you use that to chat.
And
And-
I'll ritually cast detect magic to make sure nobody's listening in on us.
All right.
You were about to say, Juan?
While I agree with most of that, totally, I would like to include the mayor in these conversations. I do worry for the city of Chaur, and seeing as she speaks for them, I do think there would be benefit to including her on these conversations.
Before we get much further, we should see if anybody's listening in on us.
I will gladly do active persuasion. Yeah, perception throughout the whole
you're
place.
in your private room right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beans is just
I
doing the
would
detect
casting
magic.
Detect magic.
If
Make sure
someone
there's
was
no.
listening, they were probably listening in when you were staying in the middle of the street before.
Yeah.
But sure, no. As usual, there's nothing here.
Cool.
You think you're fine. IR would
Right after
say
my-
I wouldn't recommend trying to break into Blackwater's estate. He has magical defenses.
Yeah,
I
that's
kind
what I
of
was
looked
gonna-
into this because I was thinking of trying to take him out.
Well, do you think you could maybe
I-
help me? I could shrink down to about a foot tall, and then I have a little friend that can go invisible.
Are you saying something, Oswin?
It's the traps, not your ability to dodge, that are the issue.
As your friend there says, magical detections as well as magical traps and a lot of competent mercenaries. You'd be walking into a death trap. Like, especially since they wouldn't know why you're there. I mean, maybe you could try to play it off as you're, there to speak to him, but Blackwater is already very suspicious of the group because of the meetings with some of his enemies in the beginning.
Well, that then
And-
I kind of did lick his windows a few times, and his people they kind of shot the arrows at me.
And
Probably have a sign up, like, shoot at this fairy if he licks windows or something.
half naked Neil did not help yesterday, coming straight to us. Because I mean, they couldn't figure out if Neil worked for the hand, and he came straight to us. So that did not
She
help.
nods and says, yeah, definitely not a group of subterfuge people. Stealthy, yes.
No.
Subterfuge, no. Different skill set.
Ayara, how would you feel if perhaps rather than just doing an outright, we use like some information gathering? If someone was able to take the place of one of the mercenaries, do you think they would be able to travel freely in and out, supplementing them in their stead to try to gather information?
It's hard to say, but maybe. I mean, my research was more into if I could get close to Blackwater to maybe end him, but for stealing, I assume that would be a whole different research project. There might be people in town who know more about his estate. I mean, I'm sure some of them helped build it. So maybe there's a way to sneak into an area where, I don't know, I guess you'd have to hit him at night, because if I'm assuming he's wearing this thing you're trying to steal from him, right?
I'm not sure, but I guess my question more was, rather than finding a way to break in and steal, what if we are able to implement one of us into their ranks?
She shrugs. She says, maybe. Doesn't he know all of you, or who were you thinking?
Oh wait, here's before we get into that. My thing is, if the tides are about 3 days out, and we only have 5 days now. Well, 6 days, barely. How are we from the mayor? How are we supposed to solve this within that time frame when it's going to take them that long to move back and forth? Or I'd really would like to get all interested parties and the mayor sitting down at the same table to talk, but that's a really tight time frame.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I was just going to say the problem is I do not think that Orchard would be welcome marching into town.
That's the reason why I suggested our little crypt hangout that we cleared out to Beans. If we
Yeah,
get to meet at
That's
Beans,
outside of town.
it's outside of
Oh my-
town. It's in a neutral territory, relatively neutral.
Ashwin, that is a really good idea.
You say that like you're surprised.
Not really, but it is a good idea.
How are you going to convince the mayor that Orchard isn't lying to her?
I don't care. Let's get everybody at the table.
By
There's
saying-
a lot of deception that's going on here, and it'll be a way to gather information between everybody.
Just trying to destroy that Gordian's knot of mischievousness and secretiveness, and try to get this place stable.
As
So
well,
that is the end goal.
do you have a way of contacting Orchard so he could make the trip here, or would we have to go there and tell him?
Well, I could always send to somebody.
I don't know if we even need to do that, Dewdrop. I may have. Hold on. Let me look real quick. I think I have sending.
That would be great. Yeah.
Tell them the crypt that we cleared out for them that we've taken over.
Oh, I lied. I do not. Sorry.
No, it makes sense. Because sending is powerful magic.
He forgot that he was not the cleric. Mm-hmm.
Is that only a cleric spell?
No,
feel like
but
Bard's got-
I don't think
yeah.
bards usually take it because they
Yeah.
are
You got better
sorceress
spells.
casters. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes
Gotcha.
they do. It's a very good spell. So,
Oh,
next time you
So,
should send
well,
bards.
I think we should meet with Bloodhand, or we'll not meet with them, but let's talk. Maybe we also set up an appointment with Blackwater. The goal there is to see where interest lies in whether in meeting each other.
I don't think they're interested in meeting each other. I think they want to be catty
maybe-
little children instead of responsible adults.
Then should we invite them all out
Yes.
to our place? Yeah, I
I
dig
think
it.
let's see, very out in the open. Take an invitation over to them, hand each one of them their invitations. I do like Toadler's
Yeah.
idea of sending Acrid out to, or requesting if Acrid would go out and talk to the Orchard and the Tide.
well, he would need the map to kind of show
Yep.
Orchard where the crypt is.
No,
I
he
can
wouldn't.
also
'Cause
send Stephen Hawking. He doesn't do much.
Orchard's people are the ones that asked us to clear the crypt. They
Yeah.
should know it. But yes,
We forgot about that. My bad.
I
know
have no problem. No, it's you brought up a reasonable problem, and we have an answer for it. Finding solutions is a good thing.
Isn't IR a 5 for Orchard?
She says, well, I've been working for him. He asked me to keep an eye on things here and see if I could, figure out a way to get the ring. But
Yeah.
technically,
Do you
I'm
think
a
this
free
would be
agent.
something? Do you think this would be something that they're interested that Orchard is interested in? It
And-
seemed like he was betrayed by Blackwater, and he wants his share of what he would have been paid getting into the vault.
Well, I believe he's interested in getting some of the powerful relics that are housed in that vault. I don't know if he wants to just be paid money.
You got any way to contact him quickly?
Says, No, I can go and try to bring a message to him, but it's a bit of a walk, obviously.
So
Is it faster than 6 days turnaround time?
She says, "No, I don't have any magic to teleport or anything."
do
I know
fiends
this
need
didn't
to
answer the
sleep?
question, but that's okay.
Sorry, what
Lou?
did you say?
Do fiends need to sleep? Like, is that
Um, I believe when they are in the the prime material plane, they do still have to rest their bodies,
okay?
so they can't just like basically like they have a different body
Right.
in the prime material versus in the hells. It's just that like if this body dies, like it's almost like the astral plane thing, where if you have the silver cord and you're killed, you don't actually die; you just get shunted back to the prime material
Yeah.
plane. It's sort of
Okay.
like that.
Would you be so kind to write up all these invitations?
Who are you asking, Ira?
I said beans.
Oh, beans.
I would gladly write all these. I'll do it in my finest
She says, "I mean,
calligraphy.
I can speak on behalf of Orcard. I mean, if you need someone to tell this mayor that, Blackwater orchestrated this, but again, I mean, I'm not sure if she'll believe any of it."
It's not that I'd want. I want all interested parties to come to the table to figure out and negotiate what part of the vault they want and see if everybody can get on the same page,
Yeah.
because
Sit across the table from each other.
yes.
And?
So if you can be his representative, that's nice. But I mean, I think this is at a level that he would probably want to participate. What is your opinion
so
on
you're
that?
not trying to screw over Blackwater. You're trying to rejoin the three of them.
Try to
Well,
get all three at the same table to start discussions, and we will figure out with those discussions whether somebody's going to get screwed over or not. But get them all at the same table, and yes, include the mayor.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could go and summon Orcard. It would just take me
6 days.
probably between like 4 and 6 days to get to the crypt, depending on my travel time. I'm not the best at navigating over land. I don't suppose you have someone you can send with me as a guide.
Stephen Hawking, but he is just a hawk.
Stephen Hawking isn't really a guide.
Okay.
He's not. I mean, he can follow you, but he's not like he can't trailblaze very well. Because
I mean, if
it'd be
we need
basically
to,
like
then
you need
I could
survival.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we need to, I
what
can go.
about
But
what about we send Shock with her? He's
Shock,
been there.
Shock nods. He says, "I could probably find my way back, assuming I'm not going to get a dagger from behind when I'm walking with
That's
her."
what I was worried about.
Well, how about
What do you people think? I'm just going to kill you.
Aura? How much is he paying you? How much does he pay you?
Who? Orcard?
Yes.
She says, "Well, I'm getting." How am I getting? She says, "He's paying me 5 gold a day for my services."
Oh.
What if we pay you 7 and offer you a portion of the treasure, an equal share?
Or we just get Orchard since he's the leader of the group, Toadleaf.
She says, "Are you talking about like betraying Orcard, or like after my contract with Orcard finishes?"
Yes.
That's a good question. What do you think?
Are you asking her?
I'm asking Toadleaf
Oh.
That's a good question by her. What are your thoughts on that, Toadleaf?
I mean, Toadleaf said yes to both, questions she posed.
Give me a persuasion attempt.
Persuasion.
You could also use deception if you're lying about this.
No, he's just
Okay.
make a deal.
So she says, well, I don't usually turn on someone who I've recently had a contract with. 7 gold isn't really enough for me to get myself blacklisted. Reputation is a lot of what you have when you're working this kind of work. So, I mean, I was most likely gonna see if you all wanted to keep me around after this contract finish, but I don't think I'm gonna turn on someone who's paying me. I mean, how would you all know I wouldn't do the same to you if I was gonna do it?
That is a fair point, Ayara.
It was
Um,
more so, and it was more so basically just trying to buy out your contract.
Yeah, well, I assume you'd want me to betray him in some way if you're paying me more and trying to get me off his payroll.
We would rather just want you to make sure that you're in our hands.
Allegiance is with us.
Yes. Yeah, that is what I...
Give me another persuasion attempt.
Also, if Shock can fit in my split mail, I'll put him in that.
I'm
With her.
gonna use.
Yeah.
Where's it at? I'm gonna use. Come on now, I know it's somewhere right here. I have so many things. Is it magical guidance? I think that's it. Yeah.
Magical guidance or favor of Orso.
All right, so you're re-rolling?
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay.
Equation. Oh.
So she would say, I was going to offer anyway once my contract with Orcard expires, which is probably going to be, what's today? It's probably going to be another couple of weeks. But after all this gets sorted, I was going to, ask if you all needed some help, as it does seem a lot safer and more profitable working for you all.
Ayara, I do appreciate your loyalty here. You have become a good ally that we do appreciate working with. I think what our friend here is trying to say is, we are hoping that your previous treaty will not dampen our effects, and if it is such the case that Orcard does get frustrated and cancels your negotiations, we would gladly be able to pick you up afterwards for the price agreed upon.
Oh, I don't think he's going to cancel my contract. I've been very valuable to him, and being an information gatherer in this town is also going to be very valuable for him in the long run.
I just don't know what these talks may hold, so it is better to be prepared and have us cover all of our possibilities of things that can happen than just assume things can keep going the way they are.
Well, as I said, once my contract with him ends, I will most likely offer my services to your group.
Thank you for that one. My comment is not the best.
Give me a deception on that.
Yes. That was perfect. Deception. Yes.
She just arches an eyebrow at you.
You just say, growing up in the Feywilds, they do things a little bit different there. So I'm sure you can understand.
Well, in any case, enough of this type of talk. Do you wish me to go get Orcard and bring him here?
Please.
All right.
I'm gonna try to equip Shock with my armor, so he's got better armor. Because
let me.
Does he have Splinter?
Shock has
better?
I do wonder.
While he's doing that, then
IR and
Beans will make
Shock.
an invitation.
He
And
has a
guys-
chainmail. Do you want to give him the split instead? I think that
Yep,
puts his
and
AC
I'll-
up 1. All right.
And the plate will get my AC up 1. Sorry to interrupt on that comment. I just want to make sure.
No, you're good. My idea was, I was thinking that it may be better for one of us to accompany them rather than just Shock. Even though Shock can make his way, we're the ones that spoke with Orkard about everything.
We do not split the party. I don't think. So what? Another option is while this is going on, we talk with Cithril and the Bloodhand and make sure we have the opportunity to make this work.
I was just about to say, do you not think Shock is not capable?
But I mean, should
If
we be?
I know, but
Should we talk with the Bloodhand and Blackwater before we send somebody so far?
I think we should wait because don't want people thinking they can get cover somebody else.
Hey,
Cool. I dig
It
it.
is. It is just my opinion, but it is more of a power move to let the two parties know that we are setting up this meeting. If they choose not to show up, that is on them.
All right. So I went ahead and put Shock's current gear in his bio and info. A split armor, shield, longsword, and javelins. In case you want to give him some other stuff. He looks to Iara. He says, well, I mean, she probably could have attacked and killed one of us at multiple times, so I think I'll be okay traveling with her.
I'm not worried about her, but thank you.
Also, Beans, can I be the one to deliver Blackwater's letter? I have to. And he kind of shuffles around. I have to apologize for licking his windows.
Yeah, as long as everybody else is okay with that,
Yep.
I wouldn't mind getting a view of his mansion and his library and artwork.
So we're not splitting the party at all, and we're going to be delivering to each invitation as a group, or are we going to split the party?
Are we?
Well,
Yeah, we can deliver.
Shock says, because you said you wanted to send him to speak with Orkard, right?
Yeah.
With her, yeah.
So he says, if you want, I can take Mel and Aleka with me. At least I'll have numbers in case there's an issue.
Good. Sounds good.
Aleka just shrugs. She says, I can take the journey. I know the lands very well. At least the underground areas.
Beans, would that work for you?
I mean, yeah.
Or we can have Aleka start growing the herbs in the meantime,
I mean,
since it's going to take more than 5 days.
What if we talk with Cithril and Blackwater today and send them out at the end of the day? Or even tomorrow morning.
Why don't we send so they don't do the upper hand type of thingy or try to double cross others? Why don't we wait to give Bloodhand and Blackwater and Mayor to the last minute?
So you're saying wait till after?
And then come back. Yeah.
No, wait until they should almost be back.
Cool.
So wait
That
like
is-
4 days is what you're saying, and then
That is a
invite them.
good plan. That is very
I
good.
dig that. I could dig that.
Perhaps
And
you could.
IR, we can trust you.
Go
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Oswald.
I was just going to say that we are gambling that Orkard might have ability to get there faster and potentially set things up to harm the others and put things in his favor, but that's a gamble we kind of have to take without the communications long distance communications.
Yeah,
But
it's-
I'd like to really wait on these others till the last minute.
well, maybe you could
Like the
convince
day-
your mayor to give you some more time. Let her know what you're trying to accomplish. Maybe she'd be willing to wait.
That does seem wise.
That's a great one.
But if I am to go, I should probably leave now, along with my escort, as I
Yes.
have a long trip ahead of me. Is there anything
And
else
the invitation
you
that Beans,
forgot?
just the invitation that Beans is writing up.
Yeah, we
Cool.
could say he wrote something up. So
Yeah.
go ahead and just make a note. I guess in like, is it downtime?
Yeah.
Yeah, downtime activity. That what's it called? The four of them are doing this, and they should be
Is it-
back.
The four of them were leaving Aleka here.
Or how? Well, who do you want to send with Ayara?
Our team,
You said
what
Shock.
was it? Shock,
Anyone
and
else?
you gave a list of people, and I can't remember
So
the names off
Shock,
the top of my head.
Shock suggested Aleka and Melody come with him.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
I suggested leaving
Aleka.
Aleka
Leaving
with
Aleka?
us
All right.
so she can grow the herbs.
Oh, that's right, because you want her growing herbs. All right. So Shock and Melody, and that's it, right? So
Yeah.
Melody, Shock, and Ayara. Just make a note in your downtime that they should be back by the
21st.
the 21st of fall. And I'll say they depart with the message. All right.
Cool.
So that is underway. What do you want to do?
Should we head to the crypt?
And did we decide not to tell the mayor yet? I wasn't listening.
That
We
is
need to
what,
talk with the mayor.
That is what Oswin said. He suggested waiting. Or wait, that was for the two factions.
Blackwater and Cithril.
True.
We can talk to the mayor.
All
I
right.
also think we should head out to the crypt and make sure it's still in the same state we left it in.
All right, that sounds good.
All right. So you go speak to the mayor. You said, right?
Yes.
All right. So you head over there. You are, of course, allowed into her office. She says, well, hello again, friends.
Why, hello.
Hello, Mayor.
She says, what can I do for you this fine day?
We just wanted to update you with the situation that we had talked about previously. Do you mind if I cast some magic here before we start talking?
Not at all. I
Same
assume
thing as
it's
last time.
a necessary magic for something.
Yes. Thank you.
Same thing as last time.
Okay. So you cast detect magic, right?
Yep.
All right. So she says, "Oh, what is it, Beans? Or what?"
I assume I don't see any sensors or anything around.
No.
Cool. Well, we've gotten rid of the ogres and giants that was looming over this town.
That's
That's
funny.
Says, "I am
Yeah.
very appreciative of that. Thank you."
In fact, our little fairy friend here seems to be gaining a collection of ogres. So,
Oh?
but
Yeah, the guards told me something about 2 ogres coming into town now.
yes, Toadleaf has
They should stay in the camp, but
yeah.
I assume they'll, behave themselves, but I haven't seen any problems from your one ogre yet.
Well, he is well behaved.
Well, I do, of course,
it's
like
a kind of magic.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying, what he has is a kind of magic.
Well, of course, I appreciate you going back and slaying even more of the ogre attackers. I know I'd already paid you, so, it was very nice of you to help out even when there was no more reward promised.
Cool. Well,
So, thank you for that.
Well, and we also found out that they were a little bit of the problem why you weren't getting your shipments.
What do you mean?
The caravans, or however you call them.
Oh, these giants were stealing from the caravans?
I think they
Either
were.
that, stealing from the thieves that stole from the caravans. One of the two.
It was one or the other, but it looked like they had a lot of stuff from caravans.
Oh, or were you able to recover it and bring it back here?
Well, they had smashed the most of it, but we were able to, keep a few things for ourselves. That were just small things, really.
Oh, like what sort of things did you find?
I think what
How would they
Toadleaf
destroy
is trying to suggest here is that it may be safer for caravans to travel between Highguard and here now. They shouldn't have to worry about being jumped quite as much as they did before.
Oh yes, that is what I'm suggesting. Yes.
All right, give me some deception checks.
Yeah.
It's rather unfortunate that they ate all the food and smashed anything that wasn't food.
Hold on. Magical guidance.
Okay, I'll carry you.
Oh, you got me?
No.
Okay,
No,
all right. So let me do my deception. 17. Okay.
So she thinks about. Well, she just kind of listens for a moment, as if she's thinking about something, but it seems like she doesn't say much and just shrugs and says, "Well, I know some pretty valuable stuff was lost in some of those caravans. I think Blackwater had told me about some shipments that he never got from one of them. I'm guessing you didn't see anything that may have been for him."
Probably not.
Where is Juan?
I'm like disagreeing with how you guys are handling this, so I'm just letting you guys have at it.
No, help.
Well, she says, "Well, I mean, if you didn't see it, you didn't see it. I'm sure you wouldn't lie to me about that." But all right. So I'm glad you were able to discover some items of value. Hopefully, they help compensate you for your work. Have you had any more luck finding any proof about Blackwater's involvement? I still don't fully believe it, but I also don't think you'd lie to me about that.
So, during our travels as well, we feel that, rather than making this a witch hunt to prove Blackwater's guilt, it may be more beneficial
Or
to
innocent.
just all of us, or innocence, yes. It may just be more beneficial to have us all have a meeting of the people who were wronged, why there are attacks on this town, as well as give Blackwater a stand
Beans
for
would
him
spill
to.
some milk on himself, or some milk on himself, and oh no, Mayor, can you do you have somebody who could help clean me up?
What?
I got milk
He's
on me.
talking about somebody that has rags or whatnot.
I need to clean this up right away so I don't smell foul.
Did you drop milk on yourself?
Yes.
Oh, she says, I suppose I could go. Are you doing a deception?
I was, yeah, kind
Give
of.
me a deception. Like trying to
Um,
change
He
the
intentionally
subject or
spilled it on
something?
himself.
That was the idea.
I thought we had talked about. I'm so confused
So much.
because I thought we had talked
So-
about her about.
So
Oh.
she is going to say, I think I might have some rags. And she says, hold on a moment. She steps out of the room.
Are we telling her everything right now? I thought we were keeping things quiet.
The last I heard is we were telling her everything and that we're planning on meeting the meeting and doing this immediately and letting her
That's
fill
what I
in on
heard
everything.
too. I thought we
I've
were
got no
doing that.
problem. We just need to make sure that she doesn't communicate or spill the beans.
Cool. Then I'll keep my mouth shut.
All
I'll
right, so
bed.
she'll come back in a little while later with a napkin and say, here you are, little one. You gotta be more
Thank you.
careful. She
These
smiles.
little hands, they drop cups every once in a while.
She says,
Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. So you were saying something about a meeting happening between what parties exactly?
Well, the parties that Blackwater has, potentially offended, as well as himself. And as seeing as you are the leader of Chaur, it is only fitting that you are there as well, since these things have affected the town as well. So we're hoping within a week that we can set up a meeting and maybe just discuss some things that are going on with all parties present. I don't want to, say who quite is going to be there. Feel like it'll all make sense. If things are brought to light, at the proper time and place, Mayor. And we're telling you this earlier than others because I figure you're probably one of the more important figures that we need there to, get your approval and your insight on things.
Give me a
And
persuasion at disadvantage.
Please do not let anybody else know, not even your staff.
Say yes, and please do not let others know for the time being. But our goal is right to establish peaceful relations in Char once again, and seeing as things cannot be wrapped up as quickly as we were hoping, I do want to give all parties a chance to speak their mind and
She
perhaps
says,
offer an explanation. And
I must insist that you tell me who's going to be there. You mentioned Blackwater, and I feel like
yes,
you're not telling me something. Who else will?
I will say the other parties, and I just say the other parties are going to be Bloodhand and the Iron Tide. Blackwater has engaged in negotiations with them both, and they feel that they have been wronged by him. We just wish to test the truth of the matter. And I fear that sharing this information before the meeting happens may perhaps give them time to prepare for things to say, for how they are going to present themselves. I wish for us to view this meeting in the rawest form that we can and perhaps see if they are telling the truth or not and not give them that time to prepare.
She says, wait, you've been in contact with the Bloodhand as well?
There it is. There it is.
There's what?
She says,
I say they.
I mean, we had spoken about us working together to root them out. I thought I didn't think you knew where they were. Are you telling me you've been speaking with them this whole time?
This whole time, no. But they have reached out to us as well.
Give me a
And
deception check.
is that not deception?
Yeah. Because you kind of have been talking to them for most of this.
18.
She says, so you just got in touch with them more recently? Do you know where they are now? Sithril and her ilk.
I know where they were the last time we spoke to them. Yes.
Where is that?
I don't know. I don't know where they currently are.
Well, where were they last you spoke to them?
They sent
Mayor,
us a messenger. They sent us a messenger.
I'm just perhaps inquiring as to why there seems to be such ill feelings towards them when we seems like we are striving for peace. I would appreciate hearing their side and perhaps how they have been wronged as well. If it is deemed afterwards that their actions are unforgivable, depending on how negotiations go and things that have been wronged by you, it's very plausible that they may no longer wish to be associated with us, and we can end things there. But I do think it is at least worthy of a conversation, don't you?
Give me another persuasion. I'll still say disadvantage, though. Okay. So
25.
What's your passive insight? Is it 11?
Correct.
Okay. So she keeps a smile and says, "Well, I suppose there's some logic in what you're saying, Juan. So you say that you don't know where they are, though, and when you spoke to them, it was through some kind of messenger."
I do not know where they currently are. No. And that is truthful, right? Like, I may have an idea, but I don't know. I don't actually know where they are.
You know where they are.
Yeah, we've been there before.
You know where their headquarters are, whether you know where the
I
individuals are
know
or
where their
not.
headquarters are located, but I don't know if they are currently in their headquarters.
I mean, that's
so I'm gonna
deception by omission. You know what she means.
I do, but I'm
You can't be
purposely
like,
kind of
well, is
Does
it
it
a
even
thief
matter
or
for
is
you?
she just unfortunate victim of society, Mayor?
The same role for you,
See,
isn't it?
Give me another deception check if you're gonna say you don't know. 18.
18.
So she kind of like assesses you a little as you say that and says, "Well, it's unfortunate. I would like to know where they might be conducting their operations from, but I suppose there's nothing that can be done. Perhaps if they do try to contact you again, maybe you could try to assess where they're operating out of." She says, "I know that you wish to give them a chance, but if things fall through, it would be good to have that information in our back pockets."
Mayor, if things fall through, I will personally guarantee that we will not only locate but share that information with.
She says, "And you are saying that, did I also hear you correctly that Blackwater is the reason why they're in town? I think you mentioned that before."
Yes.
You did hear correctly.
Yes.
I'm assuming that Orcard told you this?
No.
The Tide?
No.
Oh, well, who told you? Who told you
The
they were in town?
messenger who first contacted us.
So the Bloodhand claim that Blackwater brought them here. Should have.
I
It's,
believe. I
the
believe.
timeline lines
Oh,
up as well. If you look at when they came here, as well as when the Iron Tide raids started happening. Again, we
And
don't have any concrete proof. What are you saying, Toadie?
not only that, but the Iron Tide told us that Blackwater hired them for a job.
Yeah.
yes. I was
Blackwater.
about to agree with what Toadleaf was saying.
Give me persuasion.
Toadie,
That 20.
please.
She says, "Why, Galen? Why would he bring the?"
That's one of the reasons why we want to have this meeting. Is to get everything
from
out
what
on
I
the table.
can tell, and I'm pretty good at reading people. From what I can tell, is it all went to backfire on him. It went sideways.
So, was he betrayed by these two groups? Is that what happened?
That's why we want to get
It
everybody
looks
at
like
the same
maybe-
table.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, this is certainly unsettling news. If this is all true, Galen has a lot to answer for. She says the Iron Tide probably was responsible for many deaths. And, well, the Bloodhand, who knows what sort of mischief they've been cooking up in the shadows.
That's the thing is, I think too many people have been cooking up things in the shadows, regardless if they are shady people or not normally.
How are you
Which
going
is why
to,
we thought it would be a good time to bring this all to light during this conversation, Mayor.
How are you going to bring all these people to the table if they all hate each other?
By invitation. If they do not show up, that means they do not want to work things out peacefully.
As well as deception. We don't plan on telling everybody that the others are going to be there.
Hence the reason why. Yep. The reason why
we wanted to come to you first because we view ourselves as well as you as mediators in this process. If I think one of the first rules of war is avoiding war is best for all, is the way to win wars.
Because if what has been said is true, and this all works out, then we get rid of not only the Bloodhand, but the Iron Tide from the area.
I
suppose you do have a point. They're a bit too numerous for you to fight them all, so you have to take what answers you can get.
Negotiations are important.
She says, the Empire has abandoned us as per usual, so it's up to us frontier folk to make our homes safe. And if this is what has to be done, well, you have my support. You've already helped us quite a bit, so I'll trust your judgment.
Mayor, I do hope you...
Or go ahead, Beans.
I would just pull out my badge for the Phoenix Guild, right? That's the Wizards Guild.
Yeah.
And show her. Not everybody in the Empire has forgotten you. I was sent here for a reason.
Oh,
but go ahead.
I
don't think you ever told me that, Beans.
I will also pull out my Crimson Blade insignia contract and show that to her as well.
She says, so what reason were you sent here for?
I tell her, Beans or me?
She kind of asked both of you.
I'll let Matt go first.
Oh, I was going to let you go first. Beans would say, I am not sure yet. There seems to be some sort of nefarious disturbings going on in this area, as well as around here.
And I have been sent to far reaches through the Cherubian Empire to investigate magical wrongdoings, we shall say.
And I just want to fix things.
I think I'm gonna pause here. She definitely wants to follow up on that. But why don't we do MVP votes?
Honestly, a short story, short journal today. I guess we fought a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, look, but that's not much, journal-wise.
Interesting things were revealed to the mayor. I don't know if you want to include that. Like finding out that the Blood Hands were in contact with you and that they were brought here by Blackwater.
Yeah, I did include that as well.
I think that was a solid game today. I think we've been on our shit for the past few games, honestly.
Well, four people tends to run smoother. They're just, it's yeah. Just me.